No, we do not.
Please.
Cool.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I don't have one
I
prepared.
usually try to do like every 3 or 4 sessions. We'll do them. Or do you think that's too much?
I just felt like we're doing them like every session for a while.
Oh, well, sorry.
No, that's okay.
You
We would
should
just have
be.
to prepare every time.
Why is the sun out? Don't
She's
let
fine. It's literally fine.
I was just talking to Amber earlier when she joined, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Amber." She's like, "Oh my God, it's so hot!" And I was like, "What?" Oh man, God, Lee, I'm finishing my coffee already.
I'm crying. I'm not used to this. I'm Canadian. I'm
I
not.
feel it.
We don't want to deal with this. Why?
I feel it as a person from Washington. I know your pain.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No glasses. No glasses.
Meanwhile, in Texas,
Yeah.
I'm about 2 seconds away from.
Yeah, I was telling them about our current weather.
Oh my God.
it's
Okay,
like
but
100 degrees every day.
here's the
Literally.
Here's
For
the
the last few weeks. Been
Listen,
3
Liz
weeks
has
ago?
AC. I do not.
That
If I had
is
AC
a
right
problem.
now, I would be okay. I wouldn't be like dying because I
That's
would just
fair.
be relaxing with my
Hi,
cool
Dee
house in
Dee.
AC. But I don't have AC, which is why I'm dying.
Fun fact: they don't have AC in most places in Hawaii.
They
That's
they don't have
stupid.
ACs here in Washington either. It's very rare to have one because
Yeah.
it never gets hot enough to need one, and then when it does get hot enough to need one, all the old people end up getting.
Dying.
Yeah.
Time
Hi,
to cancel my
Hunter.
trip.
No, it'll be cool around the time you get here. It might be raining the entire time when you're here.
You're not
Gross.
old, Aaron.
Good.
Yet.
No, but I'm from Louisiana and I don't do heat.
I
Like-
I thought
don't
it was
do
warm in Louisiana.
It's very warm. It is extremely warm.
Yeah.
And that's why we all have air conditioners.
It is 66 degrees in Washington right now.
Okay,
Where
that
I'm
is
at in Washington.
that's chill. That's chill. Okay. Acceptable.
Friendly neighborhood. Someone's like, "Hi, Christian. It's Mother."
Spider-Man? Spider-Man?
Yeah, what's going on?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
No, friendly
Oh.
neighborhood.
All right, you
Oh.
guys ready to
I got
begin?
really excited.
Ready. Exercise.
Fuck me. Fuck. I hate you. Okay. Welcome back to Roll Magic, guys. We cast some spells and tell some tales. I'm your humble dungeon master / headmaster of trauma and emotions, Christian. Today we are joined by the amazing Occult 5 to begin and continue our adventures in Hogwarts.
Oh.
Just a little recap for you. Last week the group had some more drama that we just love so much. But first, before that happened, we had some creepy Sage Sawyer visions with the compass that they found last year. That they were told to get by Hermione Granger, the the ex-minister of magic. Um, they found out that Muggles actually came in contact with this compass and they were testing it and doing weird things with it. And before they could get any substantial results, they were killed by maybe a member of the hand? Question mark? We think so? Don't know. But after that, you guys had sometimes, just talking. Before that, not Ember, Liv was flying on her broom when she fell off and hurt her ankle. Yuck. Went to the infirmary via Christian and got there and talked to Nurse Greenfield, got it all fixed up and healed.
And
And woke up.
Glenn, hello.
I guess you were there too.
Wow,
Uh,
forgetting your own players.
And then the next day, Liv woke up on go time. There was a deal struck between the group and Christian that he's gonna make potions for them. And then after that, they went to the little secret room to do Sage Sawyer vision, while Liv was upset because Christian was not invited. And then she dropped the bomb on everybody that she has been telling Christian everything that's been going on with them. At least the stuff that Liv was there for. Which is basically almost everything. And so after that, the group has now split up, and Liv is in the Forbidden Forest with Christian. Glenn has went off to the Great Hall, I think, I'm pretty sure. Sage is probably just now waking up in the secret room after exhausting herself by doing her little vision thing. And Baz is out on a little date, I guess. Quotation marks, maybe question mark. With Quentin in Hogsmeade. So, to begin, I'm gonna need you all to roll 1d20.
The sun came back out.
Nice.
To turn people down when I random times. Then I forget about it. Also, I was just adjusting the fuck out of everything because I forgot that I could full screen.
Nice. Baz got a 19. Ember got an 18.
I'm gonna jump in the ocean. I can't do this anymore.
Wow, look at us,
Oh,
guys.
20. Oh,
God,
we're so
Lee, look at
high.
all those high
Wow.
rolls.
This is the roll that probably doesn't matter, guys.
It
God
truly
damn it.
is.
It truly is. It truly is. But watch Aaron get like a 1. God, Lee, everybody got high rolls.
18! Oh my god, we tied!
Hey,
Sheesh. Wow, those are some pretty good rolls.
but when we actually need the rolls, it's gonna be like 1s and 2s.
Yep.
Of course. But we're gonna start with Sage Sawyer / Liz.
Please no.
No, don't.
No, that's what that was
Okay.
for?
We'll come back to you then.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I was just fucking
no,
kidding.
no.
I was just
You sure?
kidding. I was just kidding.
You sure?
I was just kidding. I think you promised. Oh my god.
Okay.
I just wasn't
I
expecting
know you're
it.
like adjusting. I know you're like adjusting shit and getting stream set up and everything.
Mm-mm. It's all good, I think.
Okay. You said it, not me. All right. Liz / Sage, sorry. Sage.
Yeah.
As you wake up from, exhausting yourself, you slept for about maybe 2 hours. When you wake up, it's probably like around 4 o'clock, around that time. You wake up in the room that you guys have made for Baz's room / you guys' secret headquarters in Hogwarts. You wake up in the bed in there, and everybody is gone. You kind of wake up not with like a splitting headache, but you can see like that you definitely feel a little bit more drained than usual as when you do your vision things and see into the past or into the future. It takes a lot out of you. As that magic is slowly being drained within you. But you wake up, the room is silent. You can see the underwater of the Black Lake outside the windows. The golden light from the sun going down into the lake. You can see kind of like it's getting maybe sunset time, golden hour.
Every session.
Well, and it's not golden hour every session.
It is.
It's the time that we're in. Well, golden hour happens
The
every
last
day.
3 sessions has been golden hour.
Maybe that's just my favorite time. Okay.
I get it. But
You
you get the
wake
song
up.
stuck in my head every time, you know?
What song? I'm just playing. I know what I'm talking about. But you wake up around 4, and what would you be up to as you wake up by yourself?
So I missed classes, right?
Yes, you definitely
Sucks.
did.
Miss which ones?
Potions. If I'm correct, I think I said potions and herbology. If I'm correct.
That's rough. Hmm. That would be super uncommon for Sage, so she's probably gonna go check with her professors and let them know that she was feeling unwell.
Okay, who you gonna go see first, Professor Blackstone of potions or Professor Longbottom of herbology?
Blackstone seems more draining. I'll do it first.
Okay. Um, you walk through the halls and such like that. Can you roll a mind check for me?
Sure can. Uh, 9.
9. With the 9, you see that as you kind of walk through the halls, um, you see kind of like classes for older students are ending for the day. As you kind of walk past Ravenclaw Tower and to go down into, oh my bad, you'd already kind of be there. Sorry, never mind. But you would see as you walk to the potions class, it's ending as Neil walks out of the classroom as his class has just ended. You can see like his tie is loosely done, and he has kind of like splotches of like colors all over his like white undershirt or what's the word, button up shirt, as he kind of comes out of potions with his robe kind of slinged over his shoulder. He says, "Oh, hey Sage, how are you?"
I I'm not the I'm not doing the best right now. I just missed a bunch of my classes thanks to going a little bit too hard on my xylomancy. Checking,
No,
what we've talked about, but
yeah.
so now I gotta go check in with my professors that I missed.
Um, you sure you okay? You look a little pale.
I am not, but we can talk about it later.
Okay. Do you want me to come with you, or do you just want to meet later?
That's fine. We can talk about it between locations, I guess.
Yeah.
If it's
I'll wait for you out
updates.
here. You should also maybe don't go in there as lighthearted as possible. I kind of spilt a Felix Felicis potion on the floor just a little bit ago, so Professor Blackstone is not in the best mood.
Great.
Sorry.
Great.
Um, are you okay?
Not looking forward to this. I'm really not. Uh, I'll just see you in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
he
no.
doesn't rip my head off.
He wasn't making a Felix Felicis potion. He just spit one on the floor. Like there's like potions and stuff like hanging in the class or like on a shelf or something like that. He actually knocked it over. Um, you know how clumsy he is. Um, and you walk in the class. Students are kind of like piling out, so you stand there for a bit as students kind of come out of the class, and finally, the last one walks out. And you enter the classroom. You can see that like there's cauldrons and things like that that are still, um, they're still just out and things like that. Just been freshly cleaned from the class before because, of course, Professor Blackstone does require you to clean his cauldrons after you leave his potions class. But as you go inside, you can see Professor Blackstone is just like going through, making sure everything is clean and such from the class before. Um, What would you say as you enter?
Him?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Professor Blackstone.
Uh, should I say Professor, may I do you have a moment? I guess.
Yes. No, no, my bad. He looks at you, kind of just like basically look you up and down. Oh, so you're not dead. You're actually in Hogwarts.
Dead. Why
Why
would
were
you
you not in class today?
I was. I just came by to apologize for missing class earlier. I really don't like missing classes, but I wasn't feeling well and I wasn't able to attend.
So
I'm
if you weren't feeling well, I'm guessing you have your note from Nurse Greenfield to give me.
No, it was a very sudden thing. I don't know if you know, I have been taking advanced xylomancy and I was practicing and it just took a lot more out of me than I anticipated. And I can maybe
If
get a
you're
note
going
from
to
my
miss
professor.
class, Miss Sawyer, I need a nurse's slip from you. Your friend came by here earlier and said you were sick. So I'm assuming you went to Nurse Greenfield.
I was about to head there for the remnants of it, but I was feeling sick and unable to go by myself.
He kind of sits there a second, just kind of ponders. So you were sick. Wasn't not feeling well because of your advanced psychomancy classes. I guess you're the smartest witch in your year, and then you
No,
proceed to not go to the nurse.
I
If I was sick, if I was in your shoes, a Ravenclaw, I would go to the nurse's office. Would you not?
I felt an immediate, I guess you would call it a migraine and nausea, and it was debilitating. And so I just laid down exactly where I was and just waited for it to pass. And then I'm heading over there, but I wanted to stop by and tell you that I'll apologize for missing class and ask if there was anything I could do to make up or learn what I missed today. But I understand that you were busy.
Next class, I will give you your assignment, but that will be 10 points from Ravenclaw.
Fucking damn it.
Please see yourself out of my class. And you walk back outside the classroom. Neil's just kind of leaning up against the walls. As you kind of open, would you have closed the door behind you when you went inside?
No.
Okay. You can see he's just kind of like he doesn't hear you coming, and he has like his ear to like one of the walls. As you kind of come back, he says, "Oh, you can see him jump up. He says, "Oh, hey, how'd it go?"
I'm sure you heard. So
No, I was looking for something. No, never mind. I'm not a good liar.
you're a horrible
I
liar.
can see that it didn't go well.
Yeah, how many points have you lost? Thanks to Professor Blackstone.
Uh, just this year, or
Yeah, just this year. Our
um,
first week back.
15?
Mm-hmm. We're doing great.
15? Yeah, sounds yeah, yeah 15. You
Great.
kind of like you talking about just in Professor Blackstone's class, or because it's 15 in Professor Blackstone's class. And then I broke one of the brooms when we had flying class with Professor Weasley, so she took an extra 5 points from me, and then um, with herbology, I didn't actually lose any points. Professor Longbottom's actually pretty nice, and so is Professor Black. She's a little stern, but she tends to be reasonable. Um, uh, but I did lose my textbook in uh history of magic class, so that also lost me an extra 10 points. So what? 10 points. So about 25.
Okay. I feel a little less bad about my prefect being upset with me. Got it. Who is our prefect?
Zhao Zheng.
Still? Okay.
Yes.
It's a detriment to your house.
She says, so, what are you? Do you guys have to go to herbology?
Uh, yeah.
Okay. Um, God. He says, yeah, we can walk over to the greenhouses. Do you want me to come with you, or?
Yeah, I can tell you what I ended up seeing in my
Oh,
vision.
sure.
Oh.
You guys kind of start walking through the halls. He says, so, am I allowed to know, or I know we have
I
that
would.
contract. I mean, I should be able to know we have signed
Yeah,
the contract.
I would think that you were able to, as long as you don't.
I'm not gonna say anything to anybody else.
I mean, of course not. We wouldn't want to make. Well,
Do
what
you?
exactly what happened? You get oils
like,
on your face.
Yeah, it's like
like,
blisters, and like pus
snitch
bubbles, who pops, and like
across their forehead and like pus and
yeah,
like pimples or something.
I
yeah,
would
that's
not
never gonna
want
go away.
to ruin your beautiful face.
Think I have a beautiful face.
Shut up.
Neat, that's the word. Okay.
He
Let's
says,
start with an F.
but what did you see?
Ah, and they got a lot of information. It was, I believe, the compass was actually being worked on by muggles in a lab, and they didn't have enough power for it. It was like fairly unstable, and but it seemed. I mean, of course, there was this one witch that was talking to them after it wasn't working anymore. And they couldn't get it. It was like they had done over 100 tests, and um, uh, anyways, I shouldn't have pushed to continue, but I did, and I saw this woman with like red hair. Um, the
Right
sea,
there.
yeah, and she had a presence to her, definitely, but like she was, um, they told her there was enough energy, and in the point of view that I was in, the person, the man, I think, uh, she killed him, and so I witnessed that, and I never have in the past before, and so it was
I'm
a lot.
sorry. And he kind of stops in the middle of the hallway and puts his kind of arm on your shoulder, and not arm, but hand on your shoulder. He says, uh, "Are you okay, Sage? That was seems like a lot."
No, I'm not, and that's why I missed my classes today. So that's what I'm trying to go explain, but I mean, I can't really go into too much detail about it, of course. But I told Professor Blackstone that I was practicing xylomancy, and of course, he just thinks that was probably just irresponsible to do right before class. But I mean, I've never had anything like this happen before, so
I understand. Um, is there anything I can do to help?
Don't think there is. It's just I just wasn't expecting it, and it was
A lot. Sounds like a lot.
it felt like it felt like it happened, and so it was just really off-putting, and so I just feel like I'm just gonna it's I don't know, maybe just need time, I think, to
Yeah,
process it. That's all.
no problem. And you guys kind of start walking again. He says, "So I heard something about one of your friends.
Oh dear, what did you hear?
Uh, Liv, more specifically. Um,
Oh?
you haven't heard a rumor about Amy in Hufflepuff. I think she's the same year as you.
I heard about a Hufflepuff student, not about Amy specifically, I
Well,
don't
I heard
think.
specifically Amy. And from what I heard, it's sounding like it might be tied back to Liv.
Oh,
That she was the one
I
that
knew
spread
this
it.
was gonna come.
I have I have tried my best to slow the rumor and stop it from sounding like it's coming from Liv, but I'm not sure if I can hold it much longer.
Oh, Uh,
Maybe maybe a good thing would be to go and talk to Amy.
maybe, but I just wouldn't have expected that kind of rumor from her. So you're just genuinely very confused about the Amy situation, like on like what she's done. She knew that she was kind of like
Do you
looking
do
around,
you
but
say
like
that to Neil?
what?
That you're confused, you don't know really.
Yeah, I mean, she did say like that does not sound like
Something Liv would do.
something Liv would do, and I don't.
He Neil
And it's not.
says,
That's genuinely how she feels. She's not lying.
yeah.
Like she's just like.
Neil
Uh,
says, I mean, it's it is really something that doesn't seem something for Liv to do. To spread a rumor like that. I mean, that she's sleeping around with other students as a third year. That's a lot. You, I mean, do you know Liv not to like Amy or them to have not a good
I
relationship?
would have to talk to her. I mean, I know that there were.
Where is she right now? Maybe we can go and talk to her.
I don't know. I'll send a message.
What do you mean?
Like how we send messages. Like, you know,
No, I mean, you said you don't know where she is.
I just woke up.
Then I'm. I mean, I know. I just said you guys were together this morning, so
I
I
don't.
just wanted to make sure everything was all right.
Oh, yeah. God. Oh, yeah. You know how she was talking? Okay, this will still check out because she's just like very scattered. About everything. A crazy thing happened at our meeting today. You know that thing that Liv was talking to us about regarding, I think, Christian?
Yeah.
Um, so she told the group about it,
Oh,
and there was
no.
a big kind of blow up about it. I mean, like, I felt like it
Is
was
she
gonna be worked through, actually. It seemed like it was gonna be fine, and then she just walked out. So, like, I don't know what her deal is. I don't know
Is
what's going on.
she okay? I mean,
I don't know. I have to go find her, and I figured she'd probably. We should send her a message because I feel like she'd probably be most likely to talk to me or as in this situation. Um,
yeah, no problem.
but
Will you send her a message? Let's go to Professor Longbottom, right?
yeah,
We're
my
gonna
God,
cut
get
from
me out.
there. We're gonna cut from there. to Bastleton Grim.
Oh boy. Okay.
And you
19.
are in Hogsmeade. 1 second. Oh, my freaking arms are sore. Crap. Let me see. Do. Nope, that's not the one. That is
I
not
heard
the
a
one I
honk
want.
honk
Why
and I was
are
like,
we in the city?
there's
That
cars
is
in Hogsmeade now?
that's not the
Beep
one I want to
beeps.
play.
There is one in the forest.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, didn't we see the car? Like in year 1? I thought we saw the car or something. I can't
What car?
remember.
I think you
The
did, yeah.
car.
The Ron mobile.
The Rock. Feel.
Yeah,
That's
with the
better.
spiders. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Actually, yeah, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah, I think
Because
I
we
was here
fought
for
the
that.
spiders. Because I remember I did the slow spell on the spiders. We ran past him.
Fort Angelina. The specific year is. Anyway.
Oh my god.
You're so bad for that.
As you kind of head off into the afternoon, it's probably like 3 p.m. right now. Hold on.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless you.
you. I'm Jesus.
Jesus.
Get it
It's always
together.
it's always 3 for me. I don't know why. It's always 3. Okay.
You're the trouble.
As you head off to Hogsmeade, it is probably around 3 p.m. right now. You and Quentin are just kind of walking. You said you guys would fly there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
You guys
faster
just
than
kind
walking.
of yeah. He says as you guys kind of walk outside and um have just kind of landed down in Hogsmeade on your brooms. He says, how often have you been to Hogsmeade?
Uh, not too often. I think I've been to Hogsmeade one other time with him. Yeah. So, Baz is gonna kind of keep up that charade right
Yeah.
now. You know, not too often.
As you kind of land in the streets, you can see a lot more oars are kind of posted around. As you kind of land. Not that they're not like interrupting anybody or like getting in anybody's way, but they're just kind of watching. Um, but you guys kind of continue on your walk to the street, and he says, "Wow, all these oars here, kind of weird."
Yeah, I guess there was a break-in at the one shop. Worst time to take a bite of food.
I know, but I was hungry. He says, "You, your friend seemed upset. Is it because of me?"
Just it's been a long week. There's been a lot of stuff, and you know we're working through it. It's just
Yeah,
gonna take
understandable.
time.
Don't mean to. I don't mean to take you away from your friends. It's just we
It's
haven't.
a well-needed break.
If you say so.
It-
He says, "So, your friend, not friend, your brother It's been actually pretty helpful in Gryffindor. I heard he was teaching some first year some defensive spells.
I didn't know that one. I taught a first year a spell
Oh,
earlier.
really?
Yeah. I should talk to him, see what he's teaching them.
How did that? How was that going?
I hope good, cause yeah.
Understandable. So I saw you in the papers this summer. The Daily Prophet. You in Europe, right?
Yeah, I guess I've been seen a lot in the papers. I don't fully pay attention to them anymore because kind of used to it. Everything I do ends up in there somewhere, somehow.
Yes, understandable. My father, not my father, my aunt. I visited her at the ministry. It is quite different from. I mean, we went last year, but it feels a little bit different now. I don't know why.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, it's a lot more darker in there, and everybody's a lot less inviting than usual. A little weird.
That that's unsettling. But maybe it's just because it's been a weird time politically, with the new
Probably, you're right.
prime minister or minister of magic, not prime minister.
You're right. Um, says you wanna go inside, and you
Yeah,
guys kind of get right outside of the tea shop that you're going to.
it's just like, yeah, of course. And then Baz would open the door for him. And she'd be like, go.
Oh, that's a gentleman, thank you. And you guys walk inside. I'm not even gonna require a mind roll for me. This is more for something else. Is just make one real quick, just for the hell of it. I want to see something real quick.
Oh, speaking of rolls, do I have my +2 back, or is it still +1?
It's still +1 for now.
Okay. I got an 8.
An 8. As you walk in, you can see that this place is filled with just like couples. You can see a lot of even the tables that's kind of in here to your right. You see like just like a sea of tables, but most of them are like two-seater tables of like it's basically just tables for you to sit across from somebody else. And there's a lot of like older kids in here, a lot of older couples, and things like that as you walk in.
Baz would be like, so, where do you want to sit?
Um, Make another mind roll for me, just real quick.
Wait. 9.
9. Something you see that's kind of in the back. Is this certain couple is actually Exandria from Slytherin, your prefect, and Cassidy McGowan from Gryffindor. They're not like holding hands or anything like that or showing like couple gestures, but they're like talking. And you
Have they
see and you see
noticed us?
Exandria laugh. I would say no, they don't see you guys.
Okay. Baz would be like, he would kind of just nod his head over, like, oh, hey, look, there's Exandria and Cassidy McGowan.
Oh, do you want to go say hey?
No, we don't need to
You sure?
interrupt them. They look like they're having a good time on their own. I've never seen her laugh, so that's rare.
Yeah, that is fair.
I have cracked so many jokes to her and so many quips, and she has not even acknowledged them. So let's leave her happy.
Yeah, sounds good. You can kind of see somebody kind of walk up to you. Hey, darling, how you doing? Want to take a seat? And you can see that it's an older lady. Very like think like a fairy godmother type of woman. The kind of white hair and like a big like just like solid bun on her head. She's shorter than you. which is funny. She's just like just a short older lady. And she has on like a little apron with like hearts on it. She's wearing like one of those like dresses. They're like all the way up to your wrist and like all the way a skirt that's all the way down to her knees. Um, she says, "Hi, wanna come in and take a seat?
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
What tea would you guys like?
What
Would you
tea
like me
do
to
you
give you a
have?
list?
Yes, of course.
Let me
Thank you.
see if I have an actual list. Because if I do, I'll read that. But if not, then I will make some bullshit up on the spot. Let's see here. Because I don't think there's an actual list of teas. Uh, shit. Nope. Okay. Off the top. She says, yeah. You want to take a seat real quick?
Yeah, of course. And we'd follow her to like to a table.
Okay. You follow her over to a table. And she says, yeah, right here. And it's just like a table in the back. You can see that it's not by Exandria, but you can still kind of see her where you sit down. Um, and you sit down on one side, Quentin sits down on the other. He says, um, I have never been here before. Do you know anything good here?
I have never been to this place either. I thought you have. I've usually just go to the broomsticks.
Okay. And woman comes up to the table. We have a whole list here, and it's just like a menu of teas. You got Earl Grey English teas, Sleepy Time, Dragon's Breath. What else? Sugar Insane. Um,
Uh,
the the hold on. The Dementor's Kiss. Um. Uh, there's one that's like one for houses. It's like Slytherin's Pride, Gryffindor's Best, Ravenclaw's Mind, and like Hufflepuff's not loyalty, Hufflepuff's Loyalty. Um,
I would wait and see what Quentin orders first.
she says, can I get the Sweet Insane, or my bad, the Dementor's Kiss? Um, she says, yeah, one Dementor's Kiss, and what would you like, hun?
Get this. I'll do the sweet insane because that sounds something like sugary and
Yeah.
Baz is like a goblin.
Um, she says, yeah, one Sweet Insane. Anything else you guys would like? We have some crumpets and cookies that we're making over there. Also some fuck English shit. Uh,
Can we
we
get
have
some scones?
some scones. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
My mind just acts like I'm not in England sometimes. It's the craziest thing. Also, what are your two names? You guys are so nice together.
Hmm.
I'm Basilton Grimm.
I saw you in the papers. Oh my
Oh.
god! I can't believe you came in here.
Ah,
Where were you? What are you doing here?
just trying some tea.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh.
And I kind of look at Quentin and be like,
uh, she says you are just. And Quentin kind of says, "Yeah, this is. He loves it here. From what I heard, he comes here all the time." And she says, "Wow, really? And I'm not working when you come? Oh my gosh!"
You say I come here all the
I
time.
know he's just like egging her on.
I would just look at him and be like, oh, you're an ass.
She says, "Wow, can you mind? I can go. Uh, can we take a picture when you're done?
Of course.
We can put it. You see like a wall on her. We can put it on the wall. And there's like a wall of pictures that she's taken with like just celebrities. There's one like Harry Potter and Ron and Hermione and um, Remus Lupin and all them famous people within the world. There's one with your mom when she was a kid, and things like that. She says, "So how was? I saw you were in Europe. How was your summer?"
It's good. We just toured with my mother while she was doing her dueling stuff.
Toured. Oh my god, that's so great. Do you know? And she kind of like gets comfortable with you and like doesn't pull up a chair, but she kind of like puts her arm on the table. And do you know? What was his name? Oh my god, I just saw him in the papers last week. It won't come to me. What was his name? God, he's like has like black hair. Uh, what was his name? Um,
Are you
it won't come to me.
actually having trouble, or is because I'm like,
No,
don't.
no, she in
Okay.
character does not know who the fuck she's talking about.
Best is
She's
like, if you think of it, you can always come back.
yeah, sorry. You know what? I can go and get a copy of the Daily Pro. I can come and sit with you guys. I just got on break. And Quentin says, no, we're fine.
Best like,
Quentin kind of steps. He says, no, we're fine. You can. We just would like the tea, please. She says, I'm so sorry. I just get so excited when celebrities walk into the tea shop. It's just like the best thing ever. Yeah. You. Gosh. Um. I will get you your teas, and I will be right back. All right.
thank you so much.
Thank you. And she kind of scurries off to the kitchen. He says, oh, so you love Europe, huh?
It's fun to go explore it and see all the sights and everything.
I didn't know you had so many fans.
I didn't either.
Um.
I just thought I was the menace of the family.
Yeah. He says, uh, there is something I'd like to talk to you about.
Everything okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So last year when we when I met you at the Winter Solstice Ball, you had this almost light about you. Um, you were great and amazing, and you still are. And I'm not saying you're not. But it seems like there's been a shift. You've gotten a lot more quiet, I think, and distant than usual. Not to me, but you just don't entirely seem yourself.
I
And
think
I wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm doing okay. I think it's just adjusting to a new school year on top of how last school year ended, and just getting the hang of things again.
Are you putting on that like Basilton grim face of like
Yeah, like his like public.
make
I'm
a make a hold on. I think you're gonna make soul and I'm gonna make heart.
okay.
Yep.
Let me make sure if I have a negative to soul or anything real quick. Okay, I don't have a negative to soul. That's good. Haha.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I got a 13.
damn it! Oh no, emotions.
You guys can see on stream, but like the side chat on the right had an absolute fucking seizure. Sorry, it was so funny. It looked possessed. I'm sorry. Go on.
You're pretty good. Um he says, Basilton, I've seen that smile that you make 1,000 times. I understand that you can be very distant sometimes and quiet. I can as well. But you're giving me the smile that you give everyone else. The one that you try to, put on for the crowd. It's what is truly wrong.
I was gonna kind of look around and see if anybody's like listening or anything.
No, but everybody's just kind of like, oh, I'm so in love.
They didn't get the full story of everything that happened last year under the water.
What do you mean? I thought it was like, of course we knew something was wrong, but I thought it was just like, something wrong with the game.
There was a dark wizard. We were attacked.
Have you talked to the ministry? Have you, Professor
The
Headmistress
ministry,
McGonagall know?
they know. We've talked with them. She's not a problem anymore.
What do you mean?
So she couldn't hurt my friends or anyone I care about.
You can see, like, he takes a minute. I'm sorry. Didn't. I'm sorry if I pried or if I didn't mean to force this out of you. I just thought maybe you were stressed with classes or something. What is there anything I can do to help?
Just trying to distract myself. You know? Does the public know about my father? Like, and who he is? Okay.
No.
I come from a line of wizards that don't do great things sometimes. I don't want to turn into one of those wizards, so defending my friends and doing something like that, it's scary. I also got hit by a Cruciatus curse.
Really? What? How come you didn't say anything sooner?
It wasn't important. I don't...
You getting hit with a dangerous... He kind of like whispers this, but he says, a forbidden curse you got hit with, and it's not important?
My friend's safety is what was important. They were in danger, and Charlie was there, and he was in danger also. I had to protect them, and that's what I did.
Yeah, I get that, Basilton, but have you talked to anybody about this?
Sorry, Aaron's going off in the chat.
Unforgivable curse. It's not a forbidden curse, Christian.
Pushes up her glasses.
Actually,
I was like, look. Harley was more injured. He needed more medical attention. So, I walked it off.
You don't walk off an unforgivable curse. At least not as quick as this, Basilton.
Baz is gonna be looking at everything else in this restaurant,
Yeah, just
but him, just like, oh, what's over there? Oh, look, there's a person.
yeah.
Or, oh, a fly. I'm okay. I'm working through it.
He sees like that you're kind of like everywhere except here. He kind of like with you look over this way, and he kind of like puts his head down towards you, and he says, "What? I'm right here. Look, I'm not trying to get you to face this, or I'm not trying to. I'm no therapist. But I think you need to talk to somebody, Basilton. I understand you're trying to protect your friends, but who's protecting you?
Protect
You
me.
put
I've done it before.
you put your life on the line for your friends, and I'm sure they do as well. But when have you stopped to think about how you feel about everything?
That's gonna kind of be like, Joseph, when's the tea gonna get here? um, look, I am not used to having myself speak freely. I am used to just taking what happens and holding it to my chest because that's how I've had to do things. When you are in a situation like I have been raised in, you hide things. Your true emotions don't show. And so that's how I handle things. And it's how I'm handling it. Saying this as Baz hasn't slept in like since it happened. Being like, I'm figuring it out as I go. And thank you for looking out for me. It means a lot.
Always. When I met you, of course, Neil was my first friend at this school, but you were the first one to actually talk to me and get to know me. I feel like Neil is really my friend because I'm good at wizard's chess. No offense to Neil. But you actually wanted to know me and ask me questions about where I'm from and the things that I do. Um, and that is very much appreciated. So, if there is anything I can do, if that means just talking to you and making sure that you're okay, you're more than welcome to.
Baz is gonna kind of like reach across the table and like put his hand on Quentin's go. Thank you. That means a lot.
Yes.
Maybe over time we can go into it more. It's just a little challenging to go into it all at once.
We'll take it slow.
um, you said you go swimming every morning for school.
Yeah.
I haven't been sleeping well, so I've been waking up early. Would you ever want a swimming companion?
Sure. But I do have to say, I am quite the swimmer.
Baz is gonna put back on like the cocky smile that he gets and
Yeah.
just be like, well, maybe you could teach me how to be that way.
He can keep up, but I am more than happy to teach you. And as soon as he says that, the lady comes back. Hey, so I got your dragon's breath here in your insane
Battery's
suite. I hope
30%.
you guys enjoy. Can you come with us and take a picture afterwards?
Of course.
Your friend, he can sit here.
I'm gonna look at Quentin and be like, is that okay?
Just I'm not the celebrity. That's you.
Baz will be like, yeah, of course. Would it be okay if we were able to finish our teas first?
Yep. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No problem. Uh, your I put a little extra sugar in yours.
Thank you so much.
Of course, yes. By the way, you don't have like an extra ticket to like the Quidditch World Cup or anything, do you? Since we're friends now.
Oh my god. Baz would be like, I would have to check and see. I don't actually know. Usually my
There's
mother's.
this cute goblin that I've been dating. He works at Gringotts. I think you heard of it. He works at like Gringotts, and he's like a huge fan of Quidditch.
Baz would be like, I will write to my butler and see if we have extra tickets.
Thank you. Yeah, I will see you over here at the picture. You two enjoy your tea, and by the way, you two are so cute together. But I'm gonna go. Bye. And she just kind of dips back off to the kitchen.
Baz is like,
Quentin, reaches out, but like not puts his hand on yours, but like just puts his hand on the table and says, and like tries to mimic her voice. He says, "You know, you're just so sweet and such a celebrity. I just love um everything about you. Can I get your autograph too?"
gonna kind of like smack his hand. Like Baz can have a spoon, just be like,
It's, then he starts drinking his tea. We're gonna cut from there to
trying to remember the rules.
yeah,
They were tied at 18.
yes, with Ember. Or my bad. Ember or Glenn. Do you guys have a preference on who you want to go first?
I do not volunteer as tribute.
Cool. Ember, do you volunteer? You do? Cool. All right.
Okay. I guess
We
silence is yes now.
it is indeed. 1 second, madame.
Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
You can't beat him, join him.
I was about to say, normally you're the one who hates it the most.
Can't be
And now?
enjoying.
And now I feel less pain, you know?
Well, welcome to the club. I will be back.
You said you feel less pain. I'm gonna be mean.
Oh. My name is Liz. You can't hurt me.
Oh man.
Because I can do it too.
That's true.
Amy, 0. Liv, 1.
And there's 2 of them.
I'm a unicorn, bitch.
Okay, I actually like the unicorn.
It's
one.
cute because a little unicorn pops up on my little overlay.
Yeah, actually.
All right.
Does it? I want to see it. Do it again. Is it on Discord or on? Yeah. So cute.
So we have to attach like a, image to it.
An emoji, yeah. Image emoji thing.
Oh, they swapped places because he turned off his camera. You are now Basilton Grimm. Go crazy.
Go
He
crazy.
is the headmaster. Go crazy.
As you it's probably like around, I want to say 2:30. We rewind time a bit. As you are currently walking side by side with Christian in the Forbidden Forest following Alistair.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yes. That little laugh. But you guys are walking. You guys are just walking side by side. Noise. He says, you don't know where we're going, do you?
Not really. I just know we're going to a clearing with that his friends are in.
Oh, cool. Says, are you alright? I know you said that you and Glenn got into it, but truly is everything okay?
Not really. I just feel like they're being super unfair to you, and it's making me really upset. Um, that they're not including in the group, but somehow Neil gets to be included in the group. Um,
I mean, Glenn has always not liked me, so it's. I'm not surprised, is what I'm saying.
yeah, it's getting really, I don't know, it's getting really hard to deal with and frustrating, and I don't know, I just can't, like,
Wait. You don't think? I mean, she sent me a message before I came here. You don't think? You don't know what would happen, do you? What she want to talk about?
um, well, she might, she might do what she did to Neil and try to get you to make an unbreakable vow, or she might threaten to obliviate you, or
What's
she
an
might get you.
unbreakable vow? What's obliviate?
An unbreakable vow is um kind of like you make this vow, and if you break it, you die.
What?
Yeah, it's really extreme, but she was trying to get Neil to make one.
Mm.
And it almost happened. And then the other option she came up with was obliviating, which is wiping your memory. She threatened to do that to Neil. The fake Professor McGowan tried to obliviate me and Sage. So I kind of know a bit about that. But yeah, Glenn starting that, so she might threaten to obliviate you and just
Why would she do that?
because she doesn't want you to know things.
But I thought they wanted me to make potions for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have no idea what's up with that. Why are they like, oh, you can make potions with us, or you can make potions for us, but you can't know anything about our group. Like that to me, that's why I got so frustrated and upset with them because it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we were becoming friends. I mean, Glenn asked me to hang out the other day, even though she says she doesn't like me. She asked to hang out by the Black Lake, and then they wanted me to make potions with them. So
Yeah, that's why I think it's weird why they're so against you being in the group, but Neil is allowed to be in the group. Or
what?
she might get you to sign the same contract that Neil did. Cause that's how Neil was brought in. He had to sign this magical contract, the Jinx parchment. Um,
I
and
mean, if she wants me to sign it, I can't. I was never gonna tell anybody or
yeah,
anything like
exactly.
that. I mean, I've been there for a lot of the
Exactly.
stuff that's happened.
But I don't know, even if you did sign the Jinx parchment, if they would even let you in the group, even if you did sign it. That's why I got so upset.
Yeah. Um.
Um, which is really frustrating. But the Jinx parchment is basically, um, I know you won't tell anyone, but basically how it works is, it's like if you break the contract, which I know you wouldn't, but um, if someone breaks the contract on the Jinx paper parchment, um, they get like disfigured, their face gets disfigured, and it says like something like sneak across their forehead.
Oh, that's not good.
That's what she did to Neil, but I know you wouldn't tell anyone, so
Thanks, Liv. Um, are you okay though? I mean, I know you got pretty upset, and it's not rare for you to get upset, but it's something that I just don't see a lot. Are you all right?
yeah, um no, not really.
You wanna know what I do when I get upset?
What do you do?
At nighttime, I come into the forest and I turn into a werewolf and like eat rabbits and eat deer and stuff. And then I climb trees too. It's pretty cool.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's fun sometimes. Yeah.
Can you
Almost got captured by a group of poachers last year, but you know,
That's not good. You should
yeah,
be more careful.
I'll try. I'll try. I actually do have a I actually do
Or where's just Sorry.
Oh
Okay,
my
continue.
gosh. I do have a spot. If you wanted to see it. It's called like oh, sorry, hold on. Theo told me last year. The Shrieking
Oh.
Shack.
Oh. Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I wasn't supposed to show anybody, but since he went to Durmstrang, I guess it's okay.
You went to Durmstrang?
Yeah, you didn't know?
No.
Yeah, he went to
Huh.
Durham. I think his mom pulled him out because he said too much crazy stuff was going on. So understandable, honestly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh, but yeah, I can definitely show you one time if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Um, he can see like he gets really red. Yeah. So how are you doing? Um, in potions class, did you do any of the other stuff that we talked about when I showed you that one day?
What what I don't
Uh,
we're just gonna remember.
no, it's fine. I can show you again. I mean, did they still want me to do potions for them? They said they had a room for me to do it in. I don't. Do you know what room they're talking about?
No. I'm not sure.
Oh. Um. Like, well, yeah, I can definitely make the potions and stuff like that. I just think it's weird how they got mad that you said something because I've been there for most of it.
Exactly.
Did you talk to them before you told me?
No. I just told you.
Well,
Like I didn't
Liv, that's probably what they're upset about. You, so you should probably talk to them before you tell me. I know I'm not like as close as with everybody else and stuff like that, and I have been there for most of it, but you know Glenn, and she's very protective over you guys. You should probably tell her before you say something. I don't mind you telling me, but I know that she, you know.
she kinda just doesn't say anything, actually.
Well, it is based off of me. Oh, she says, he says, "You all right?"
No. I don't really wanna talk about it anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
I know you're trying to help and I appreciate it, but I'm still too emotional and upset and frustrated about it to actually really think about
Okay to
it.
be
Like,
emotional. See
I
what
can't.
happens when I get emotional. I turn into like a giant werewolf. But
Yeah, I just don't think I can look at the bigger picture right now.
yeah, no problem. Let's see where Alistair's going. You want to ask him where he's taking us?
He said the clearing.
Yeah, but we've been walking for like 10 minutes now. Like, how far is this clearing? My feet are getting tired.
Thought you were a werewolf. Shouldn't be
Yeah, but
feet
that doesn't mean that I don't get tired too.
I'll talk. I'll say it. Alright, okay.
You're good.
Aaron,
You're good.
I saw Aaron's message. Stamina, who never met her. So real. I'm so delirious right now. I'll switch to parcel mouth, parcel
Yes.
tongue, parcel tongue, and be um
What do you
um.
say?
mm, How do I word this without sounding whiny?
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, okay. Say in parcel tongue. Are we nearing the clearing soon?
He says, yeah, almost there. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. Christian's feet are just getting tired, so I was just wondering.
Such a baby. Um,
Oh my god.
he says, yeah, we're almost there. We're like 5 minutes away.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll switch back to not parcel
not parcel
mouth,
tongue.
not parcel tongue. And say to Christian. We're about 5 minutes away.
Yeah, no problem. Liv, can you make a mind saving throw for me real quick?
Oh boy. Why is my phone? um, um, mind saving.
Yes, saving.
That's a mind roll, so that's a -1. That's an 8. I should roll pretty
Eight.
well.
We said it was a 12?
I said it was an 8.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Are you
I don't
okay?
know where I heard 12. Sorry.
Are you heat exhausted too?
Probably. Um, with an 8, you don't see too much. But one thing you do clock is something moving fast and quick to your left.
Um, said a Christian, there's something moving fast and quick to our left.
He says, should I go after it?
I don't know. I'll switch to parcel mouth. Parcel tongue.
Bitch, fuck you.
um, did I hear it moving or did I see it moving?
You saw it, and then you maybe heard like the snap of twigs or something as it went past you.
Okay.
He's a good boy.
Switch to parcel tongue. Alistair, I just saw something move really fast. Are your friends nearby?
He says, no, we're still like 5 minutes away. And you see Christian kind of puts his hand over you, like out in front of you to for a signal for us to stop.
Oh,
Says he kind of like does with his nose. He's like, I smell something. Uh, um, it doesn't smell good, Liv. Not in like a stinky way, but in a danger way.
okay. Um, that's not good. And
I don't. Hold on. He says, hold on.
Okay.
I don't hear anybody around, but I definitely smell blood.
Has Alistair stopped too, or is he still going?
He's still going.
I'll go to parcel tongue and say, Alistair, wait, Christian smells danger.
He smells something again. He just smelled a rabbit back 6 feet. Is he gonna keep stopping?
But it's danger this time,
Oh, it's danger.
Alistair.
Okay, sorry. Um, where we should we just follow him?
Yeah, yeah, until we're clear of the danger, and then we can keep going.
Okay. Well, let's go. Christian says, "Do you want to go investigate?"
Uh, do you think it's safe to investigate?
Uh, I mean, yeah. I mean, we can. I think it should be pretty safe.
Okay, then yeah, let's
I
do
don't
it.
hear anybody else around. I just smell blood. Um, you guys slowly walk through some clearings.
I'll take out my wand.
A smart move, dude.
Thank you.
Let me change the ambience here. The
Oh,
ambience, eh?
great, excellent. I love when the ambiance gets changed.
You're welcome. It's something I do for you guys.
I especially love it when it gets changed to scary stuff.
Well, you're gonna love this one then.
Oh my god, I almost I think I moved a channel. I
Oh,
might have moved the book talk channel, so it's in a different place. My bad.
that's okay. No, it's in the text channels.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Um, as you guys tiptoe through these forests and hear the sounds of birds around you, as you step through some leaves and hear the cracking of twigs and sticks and things like that. You guys come to a clearing, and instantly you smell it as well as you get closer. Just the sound of like not salt, but like I don't know if blood has a specific smell. I know it has a
Metallic.
specific metallic-y, thank
It
you.
smells like metallic.
Like metallic, but also like a weird what's the word? Almost like a decay in a sense. But you guys go through these trees and lift these branches and stuff out of your way to come to a clearing. A very, very small clearing in this forest. as you kind of look around, there's only one thing that you really see, um, and it is a dead deer. Um, the body of a deer.
Interesting.
You don't see any like the scene here isn't like the scene here isn't like horrific. Like there's not a lot of blood anywhere. There's actually no blood really like on the ground or anything like that. Um I do see. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the chat for just a second.
Sorry.
You're good.
Reminded me of the dead
You're
deer I
good.
saw on the
You're
highway.
good. Trying to um but do you see that there is just this dead deer in the middle of this clearing. There's no blood or anything anywhere else. Um, do you approach?
There's blood. Okay, now I need to turn off the chat.
I told you.
How do I turn off the chat?
You can't really turn it off. You could just exit it,
Close it.
minimize it, yeah, close it.
Okay. Okay, okay. Is there blood around?
No,
There's
but you
the
still smell it. There's no
okay.
blood around the body, none on the ground, but you still can smell it. Would you like to
Interesting.
investigate the kind of corpse of this deer?
Not just yet.
Okay. Um,
Is Christian here?
Yeah, he's here, but he's like not really too worried about the deer. He's kind of like just looking around the environment, trying to make sure you guys are safe and like nothing is coming to fuck with you guys. So while you're kind of looking at the deer, he basically has perimeter control.
Okay. I will investigate the deer then.
Make a mind roll for me.
Okay. Nope. That's a 3. Solid 3.
You don't get much, but one thing that is almost apparent is that this like you can see, you know how like it's more of the eyes that's throwing you off. They're like bloodshot. And you see two prick marks on its neck.
I knew it. Knew it.
Um, but that's the only thing you find.
I knew it. Okay.
This is gonna be our Twilight season.
No, thank you.
Yeah, just lit.
No, thank you. As soon as you said that, there's no blood around, my first thought was vampire. But Liv doesn't know. Okay. That's all I just see the bloodshot
Bloodshot
eyes
eyes and the two
and
pricks
the
in the
2
neck.
prick marks. Okay. What class?
Well, what?
What class did they learn about vampires in Harry Potter?
Defense against the
Defense
dark arts.
Okay,
Jink, Coke, you make Coke.
thank you.
You want
Have we gotten to vampires in Defense Against the Dark Arts? Like, would Liv recognize this?
You have not.
Okay.
That is definitely something you'd probably learn this year, honestly.
This year. Who's the Defense Against the Dark Arts professor again?
Professor Noctis.
Right! The Boggarts! Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Thank you. Okay, if that's all I see, I will... And there's no blood, like, is there blood around the,
No. This looks for a killing of a deer.
mhm.
This looks like extremely clean. Like weirdly clean.
Weirdly clean. Okay.
But I don't know
Weirdly
if Liv will be able to
clean.
tell, like, hey, this looks a little bit too clean to be a
Yeah, does she know about Kelly? No, she does not.
no. So I don't know if you know that. But
Okay,
out of
yeah.
character, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think Liv would know about deer killing at all. She's definitely never killed it. She's never even thought about killing a deer.
Your
She's
mans would.
huh?
Your mans would.
Christian, yeah, Christian would. But um but she does not.
He definitely
She
would not.
she
You
pets
can hear
deer.
Christian kind of looks over his shoulder as he has his back to you, kind of like surveying the area. He says,
The method act. Okay.
he says, did you find anything?
Uh, this deer looks uh kind of weird. Do dead deers normally look like this?
Uh, kind of busy right now, but no, it's a lot more bloody than this. It looks weirdly clean. I don't know if that's the right word.
Interesting. Its eyes are bloodshot and there's 2 bite marks on the neck.
When you say that, he instantly turns around. And he says, Liv, you need to go back to the council right now.
What? What's going on?
He looks at Alistair and then looks at you. He says, look, I'll explain later. You need to go back to the castle right now. There's somebody I need to get in contact with. I can't do that while you're here.
Is it dangerous?
Yes.
Then you shouldn't go alone.
I'll be fine. It's not dangerous for me. It'll be dangerous for you. Remember the clan I told you about?
Yeah.
That's who I'm contacting.
Okay. Yeah, I will, oh, should Alistair come with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
I'll
just until
say,
you, I mean, you can take him back to Hogwarts if you want to, but just until you get out of the woods, of the forest. Sorry.
okay. I'll switch to
He
partial
looks
time.
at you though before you leave.
Mhm.
He says, "Truly though, are you okay?"
Not really, but, I think we have more pressing matters now, you know. This is,
He goes
this
in to
is
give you
dangerous.
a hug,
Oh, okay. Ooh,
and he gives you like a nice big bear hug,
yay.
and then he says, "I'm sorry about what happened with Glenn, and that we have to cut this our adventure short. But if you ever want to talk or anything, I'm always here."
Thank you. I
Of
still
course.
had a nice time with you.
Thanks. You see his face kind of, even though like he's in serious mode, his face is still kind of, oh,
Yeah.
um, yeah, no problem. I'll see you later, okay?
See you later. Be careful.
I will.
Uh,
And you head out.
and I'll tell Alistair to come with me because it's too dangerous.
Nice. You take him back to Hogwarts?
Yep.
Okay. And he follows.
I have that special pocket for him inside my robes now.
Nice.
Alistair.
Now, we cut from Liv and come to our last character of the party, Glenn Goodwin. One second. Nope, 57 seconds.
37, you
3.
said?
57.
57? Okay.
Starts counting
Uh,
down.
Glenn, are
will-
you in the library? Or did you go to, was it the library or the Great Hall?
I'm going. Well, I looked at the thing in the fireplace, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Went to classes. I
Okay.
would I'd probably go back to the library because I want to look up secrecy spells.
And this is after classes.
Yeah,
So you're going back to the library?
yeah.
Okay.
Specifically to look up secrecy spells.
Okay.
I say this because there's a spell.
Sorry.
Let me see. Thing.
Glenn. Glenn Goodwin. You are currently in the library. I was quickly gonna get in-game Christian alone. I mean, make it happen. Glenn, can you make a mind roll for me? It still was wholesome, Ember. This wasn't the wholesome just got cut short.
It
Uh-huh.
wasn't. It wasn't. It didn't last long.
It never does.
That's what I'm saying.
7. When you said you were searching for secrecy spells, right?
Mm-hmm.
What spell? You said there was a specific spell.
Yeah, but it's technically not on our spell list.
What spell is it?
It's the one from Half Blood Prince. Um,
Oh, Sector Sempra or
not Sectum Sempra, the Muffliato spell.
hopefully I don't remember that
Mm-hmm.
one. I haven't read.
Because it
Is it
was
in
in
the
the
book
book.
or is it in the movie? I haven't
I don't
read
think
that
it made
one
it to
yet.
the movie.
I'm at Order Phoenix still. Muff, muff. What?
Isn't that like
Muffliato.
name spell?
Muffliatio, something like that.
Muffletta spells a charm that intended to conceal a conversation from any potential prying ears. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With the 7, I would say this be like what, like a 5th year spell? Huh. Hmm. I would say
would.
you find it, but it's a 5th year spell.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well,
Yes.
I have this spell on my list of spells that are way above my ability that I'm working on.
Yes, you are. Hey, stick to your year, dude. Um, and just to double check, I don't think it is in our spell list, but I just wanna.
There's something that
It is on our
says
spell list.
no, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's 5th year.
Where? What's it called?
It's on page 19. It's called Muffliato.
It is. Hold on.
It's on
I have
page 19.
too many browsers. Okay.
It's a
Oh,
charm.
it is there. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
But yes, it's a 5th year spell.
Okay.
Any other specific spells that you were looking for, Madame?
Um,
And how long do
n-
you spend in the library?
no, that's the only thing that I would have been looking for. Not that long because I want to go um do a thing.
So you said it was around what? Like you would say probably like around like 3:30 or something like that. You got a class around 2:30, so it's probably like what, like 3:30 or something like that. It's been like an hour,
Mm-hmm.
like an hour in library.
Mm-hmm.
You would get a message.
Okay.
Hip swinging Hufflepuff Christian. This says, hey, just got back to the castle. Do you still want to meet?
Yes. Okay, so Glenn's gonna reply and say, um, yes, me and Baz want to meet you um in a classroom that we found to make potions in. But we'll meet you in 2 hours.
Okay. He says, all right, I'll see you there. Do you tell how much classroom it is?
No.
Okay.
We'll meet him
you-
in front of the Great Hall in 2
Okay.
hours.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. What is your next plan or ordeal?
I'm gonna see if I can find Baz after his excursion.
Baz is still at the T. You probably is on. You probably would be on your way back, Basselton. Probably not at the castle just yet, but on your way back. So you do not find Baz in the castle. You can send him a message if you like to, though.
I will send him a message.
Okay, Basselton, on your walk back, on your way back, like you probably just got done with tea. You get a message from Glenn.
It says, hey, can we meet? I'm gonna go talk to Christian soon.
Baz would kind of look at Quentin and be like, "Hey, I'm really sorry. I need to go do some stuff, but what time do you want to meet tomorrow to go swimming?" And then instantly write Glenn back, be like, "On my way."
Nice. He just says, classes start at 9:30, so 7.
Okay, at the dock house,
Yeah.
boathouse.
Yeah.
Okay, I will meet you there. And then Baz is gonna zip away on his broom.
Nice. Switching back over to Glenn. You get a message back saying, "On my way from Basildon."
All right, I head to the dungeons.
Cool. Head to the dungeons. Basildon, you arrive at Hogwarts. What are you guys doing?
Go to the secret spot.
Basildon would just kind of, yeah. Would you have told them everybody else the password, right, Basildon?
He did specifically tell
I
Glenn.
have only told Glenn so far.
Dang, not trusting your friends. Jeez.
Well, right
You
now
would-
Because
Baz
we
is
want to get
using
it
this.
changed.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Baz mostly is using this as his bedroom right now.
Yeah, true. But Glenn, would you go there before Baz gets there?
Yep.
Okay. So Baz, you would kind of walk in. Glenn's just kind of sitting on one of the chairs, couch.
I would be reading some of the books that are in the room,
Yes.
you know.
Reading some of the books.
Baz would be like,
looking into changing the password.
Baz would be like, "Do you like the selection I found?"
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Just don't tell Mr. Aarons. He doesn't know.
Wait, are these from the library?
No.
They're definitely from the library.
Okay. And Glenn's gonna like recognize that look on his face and be like,
You flip to
okay.
the first page. It says "Property of
Property
Hogwarts
of
Library."
And I'm gonna be like, yep, I'm choosing to be ignorant. I do not know that these are from the library. I close it and put it back.
Baz is just gonna kind of give that, like, "Hey, we needed books. I got us books." But Baz was like, "So, what's up? What do you want to talk with Christian Foley about? Like, let me know where we're standing on this."
Right. So, I made another contract. And then I'm gonna pull it out and just like sit it on a table, nearish Baz, I guess, so he can read it if he wants to.
Baz would
Um,
look over it real quick. Just be like, all right.
So I figure, yeah, we'll get him to sign this contract, and I guess that'll be it.
He will be a part of the group.
Right, sure. Okay. Well, this whole part of the group thing, I'm gonna be honest, Baz. I'm not fully behind it.
I'm in the same boat. I don't trust him. I have not trusted him since he hurt Liv in the beginning.
Likewise. But I don't just mean Christian. I also mean Neil.
I trust Neil more than I trust Christian, but I still don't trust him. You know,
Right.
uh,
And I don't trust either one of them, but I'm less upset about Liv telling Christian things. I'm still upset, but I'm less upset because at least Christian can keep a secret.
Yeah, I mean, he was there, and he's been involved in some of the things, like seeing who my father is.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, I did let Quentin in a little bit. Nothing big, nothing involving the compass, nothing involving anything. Just about what happened under the lake. He was asking some questions, and
You're canceled, Bass.
Obliviate.
instantly just dead. But no, he's just gonna be like, so I told him that I killed the witch and that I was hit by the curse. But that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not gonna tell him about the compass or anything like that until we all as a group agree we are ready to let someone in to know that.
yeah, I guess I can't begrudge you having someone to talk to.
Sometimes it's nice to get things off your chest. But
Oh, you are bullshit. Canceled.
me or her?
Her, Glenn, Aaron.
There's a big difference here, Christian.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah,
dude.
That's
I've
your-
let them in on stuff that has happened only to Baz and not everyone else's stuff.
Also,
It's not my
Also-
fault. I'm stupid.
also
It's not Sage's fault.
wasn't it in the newspapers that something happened under the at the end of the last task?
Yeah.
So it's already like people know that something happened here.
Christian giving out cancels like he's Oprah.
You're canceled.
But yeah, and so
what
Baz
were we
is,
talking about?
Baz is telling you that he told Quentin, like, hey, I told Quentin I killed someone and that I got hit by Cruciatus curse, and that's all I'm gonna tell him for now. But I want you to know that I am letting a person into my circle type of thing. Slowly. Phrasing.
Okay. All right. Gosh, Bash, keep it PG. Okay. Okay, well, I told Christian to meet me in a couple of hours. So I figure we'll just meet him in the room. Can we say that we found a room?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
you guys
the
already used that classroom on the 13th
classroom
floor.
on 13th floor.
Cool.
The one
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Baz
yeah.
first eyes turned red in.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, so I told him we'll meet him in front of the Great Hall and we'll take him to the classroom. So I'll just you know, just go and have a little chat with him
Okay.
again and
Do
get
you
him to
want
sign this.
Baz is gonna read over the contract real fast just to be sure it doesn't say like we get to execute you or something. But Baz would be like, okay.
Yeah, I
do
might have
you-
tried to sneak that in there. Yeah.
Baz would just erase one clause. Just okay. No. Do you want me to come with you? Because we could then go into talking about what potions we need and if this potion stuff is still going to be a thing.
I have no preference. If you feel like you want to come, you can come.
I enjoy watching Christian struggle, so I'll come.
Right. So
Do you guys send an invite to Liz? I mean, Sage or Liv?
no,
Why not?
no, because Mrs. Glenn having a conversation with Christian. Live.
I think
It was instant.
I'm actually gonna cut from here real quick, and I'm just gonna put this out. I think Christian would have told Liv that he has a meeting with Glenn on the 13th floor.
He was already gone. Excuse me.
No, when you said,
He
"Hey,
sent-
I'm
He
going," what's
sent
the
him
name?
off.
I said I'm on my way.
He
said, "Hey,
sent
I just got
Liv
back to
off
the
in the
castle."
forest.
Yeah, that was earlier. Time has passed. They went at 2:30. This is a whole hour later.
All right, Christian.
Did I not say that? I did say that
And they
when
met
Liv
back
went
up.
off, it was around 2:30, and then you spent that whole hour in the library. So Christian is now on his way back to Hogwarts. Liv has already made it back to Hogwarts like 30, 45 minutes ago, dude.
So he's sending. Okay, so he is specifically sending a message saying, "Hey, Liv, I'm going to meet with Glenn."
Yeah.
All right.
He also told Liv before that like Glenn wanted to meet because that's when they started talking about the
But that had already been
obliviation.
like that first meeting that I asked him to go to. He
No,
said
he
no because he was
said.
hanging out with Liv, with
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that I think it was. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was that one. Yeah.
So, Liv, would you choose to attend this meeting that Christian told you about? He's just like, hey, Glenn sent me a message saying to meet on the 13th floor in some classroom, or at the Great Hall, sorry. At the Great
Baz.
Hall. Do you want to come? I mean, I don't know if you're coming with or what, but I'm just letting you know. What you said, when is this? Like, what time? Does Liv get Sage?
The
I don't know.
sages know. Sages know.
Say what?
We sent her a note, and
Yeah.
it's like I feel like she would have gotten. So like I'm just like I just don't know how Sage is gonna tie into it if like we never figure out that whole what happened with that. I guess in regards to like now, because right now she's just kind of like waiting for Liv to respond.
Sorry, what was your note to Liv again? I'm sorry. So much has happened, so.
It was a while ago. It probably would have been like when she was still on her way to Shaking Shack, maybe. And no, probably a bit later, or maybe right after. I don't know when, because it was after all my shit. But just asking if she was okay, and also asking to talk.
Okay, you probably would have got that message while you were on your way back to Hogwarts, Liv.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Yes. So, I will say, would you guys have met up, Sage and Liv?
What did the note
Depends on her.
say again?
It was
Hey, are
asked.
you okay? Do you want to talk?
Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Hey, are you okay? Can we talk? I will reply back and say,
No, you didn't side with me.
What do you
What?
mean?
I'm just playing.
Now you're trying to stir the pot.
I'm not
Uh-uh.
really okay. I don't really want to talk about it.
About it. It's about other shit.
Oof. Alright, so you don't go meet up with Liv, Sage. But Christian does send you a message, probably like hour 34, 30 minute, hour, 30 minutes or an hour or so later, saying like, "Hey, I'm on my way back to the castle. Just got a message from Glenn to meet at the Great Hall in about 2 hours. You don't have to come or anything. Just wanted to let you know."
I'll send a message back saying we should have a phrase to test to see if you get obliviated.
He says, "Well, she says, he says, what do you want to have, or what phrase?" Sorry.
Uh, um, um, um,
He says Cinderella? Question mark.
I like that. Cinderella. Write this down. I'm gonna forget. I am gonna forget.
Nice. He's a muggle born. Just a muggle born. He probably would have watched Cinderella, and he's like, 13.
Cinderella.
Just be honest, it's your favorite movie, Christian. We all know.
I'm more of The Incredibles kind of boy, but okay.
Sure,
Sure.
sure.
You probably just sit crying at night to Cinderella.
Oh, Gus Gus. Not him, but the other
I
one.
definitely cried Toy Story 3 though. When he gave up his toys,
So
I was
cute too.
bawling. I was bawling.
You know that
man.
scene in Toy Story? Is it Toy Story 2 when like they're talking about Jessie and how like her person like left her, or like she was
Yeah.
moving and she got left, and that song.
Yeah. When she loves me.
When she loved me. Yes, I cry.
I cry every time I hear that song. It's so sad.
Oh man.
Uh,
All right.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Cry at movies.
That's a good song though. I will listen to it like on its own and
We
still
have
cry.
no emotions, Colton. You're just a heartless bastard.
Yeah. It's just everything is turned off. It's like no.
No. But yeah, he says Cinderella for the phrase. Does he say do you send any message back after that?
After the Cinderella, I'll say, do you want me to come?
He says you don't have to. I think I can handle Glenn, but you're more than welcome to if you want to.
Okay.
I will open by saying I don't really want to see Glenn right now. But I was only gonna come if. Okay then.
He says, "Nope, it's fine." All right.
Good luck. Stay safe. Be careful.
I'm gonna go to this conversation between Glenn, Baz, and Christian. But before that, is there anything Sage and Liv would like to do while this conversation between those three are happening?
Really can't do anything.
Yes, you can. You can do everything in the world, dude.
No, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, about the conversation?
Yeah, so
I mean, like,
it's
is
not
there
really
anything
You're
you'd
not
like
supposed to.
I mean, like, is there anything you'd maybe want to go to the library and study some things, or would you want to go somewhere else or see anybody specific rather than those three?
It's fine. I can wait. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm just
Anything with you,
listening.
Liv? I mean, like, basically, like, would you be doing anything in the background of this conversation
I
while you're
mean,
not there? Just kind of going about your normal day,
Studying.
studying, eating,
get it.
gossiping.
I hate that so much. I hate it.
What about you, Liv?
I did.
Anything you'd be doing in the background?
I'm gonna ask her that shit.
God, what are you guys sending now?
Oh no, it was cursed. It's gone. Don't worry.
Gone.
Okay.
Where's the werewolf again?
It's like
You'll
fucking
have to
like
catch
an
it in the
8-pack.
Yeah, I'll catch it in the VOD.
Ah,
Is there anything you be doing in the background, Liv?
um.
It's a good time.
Very
No.
cursed.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Do we want to go to the Whispers chat to keep suspense for this conversation?
I mean,
I'm literally gonna light myself on fire.
Y'all feeling spicy. You know I am.
Please
too.
wait. It's actually gonna fuck so much shit up.
Oh no, okay, never
I
mind.
can
Okay,
take
never
off my
mind.
headset or, like and like YouTube, but like
Okay. Never
it
mind.
because like it fucks up the overlay and everything.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
I need
okay.
a dedicated like whispers like overlay or some shit.
And to be fair, we don't know how long this conversation
Yeah,
will go,
true.
so
All right, here. So, about 2 hours later, it's probably like 6, maybe 5:30. That you guys meet at the Great Hall. Christian just kind of sitting outside there, and I'm guessing you and Baz kind of pull up on them together like you're about to jump them.
no, not at all.
I mean, not with that energy, but you guys pull up together, basically.
Yeah,
Okay. You guys pull up together.
cool as a cucumber, you know.
All right.
Both of us making sure we have an extra wand on us.
You
Uh-huh,
guys are like,
uh-huh.
you guys have your hands on your wands as you pull up. But he says, hey guys, so where we going to do the potions?
The 13th floor. Follow.
Yeah, okay. You guys kind of head up the steps. And various students pass you, just random people in the halls. As you guys kind of sit, you guys are at like one of the what's the word? Like one of the platforms, just waiting for one of the stairs to come back.
Mhm.
He says, so, 13th floor, huh? So that's something that you guys have been doing for a while, or going for a while?
Yeah,
I think we were with him when we found this room.
in first year.
Yeah, first year we
Oh,
had
okay,
Christian
yeah.
and Sean, because I
Mhm.
remember I got
Thank you.
left alone with Christian and Aaron got left alone with Sean.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. He says, well, 13th floor again, huh?
It's
Yep.
been a while.
Yeah, are you guys still playing Quidditch this year?
No, I wanted to focus on dueling and practicing other things.
And
nice.
I missed tryouts, and I don't have a broom, so
Ah, gotcha.
Hey, maybe after this we can buy a new one.
maybe could come in
Yeah,
handy.
I'd help you out, Glenn. And you can always use my broom if you want.
Aren't you in competing houses for Quidditch? What if you play a game together, like against
Well,
one another?
we'll have to see that day. But any other time, you can definitely use it.
What do you think, Jen?
You're welcome. Um, gosh, the stairs. It's taking forever. Huh.
Oh, we're still waiting.
And you can obviously tell, like, Christian is nervous.
Like, just to add to like the nervousness of Christian, Baz would kind of get that like shit-eating grin, give it to Glenn, and then be like, "Do you think someone would die if they fell from here?" And like
I
put
was
his hand on
I was
Christian's
gonna
back,
say, you're not afraid of heights, are you?
Uh,
looking over the edge with his hand on Christian's back. Just, do you think somebody would die from falling from up here?
uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, magic maybe that would save them. Or there's so many people around, maybe somebody would see and stop them from falling or something. I don't know.
I mean, that's if they're prepared for it.
Yeah.
You see
yeah.
Christian try to look around for like anybody to make sure that they see him with you guys. And he's like,
You look nervous.
no, we're going to brew some potions. I'm excited. I just
Yeah.
never really had anybody watch me brew them before, so it's a little
Well, I mean, we
nerve-wracking.
won't really be brewing today. We're just gonna show you the whole setup, you know.
Oh,
Like the list of potions and everything. We just want to show you
Mhm.
where it'd be at.
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, yeah,
That's it.
sure.
You know.
And the stair finally comes back and connects. Says, "Well, let's go."
Yep.
Careful, there might be a missing step, and Baz is just gonna walk up.
Uh, okay, yeah. And he's like walking behind both of you as you guys come into go up go up to the 13th floor.
I think Baz is intentionally like kind of staying next to Christian, so if he like does try to run, Baz can be like, nah.
Yeah, you see, Christian doesn't try to run. Um, and I will say, it's not like Christian is really scared of you two. It's more of like just nervous. Um, and like he wants to make a good impression on you guys. So he's super nervous.
Unfortunately, he's had 2 years of impressions on us.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
as you can tell,
But you guys head up to the 13th floor and go into the classroom. Let me add this real quick. Good morning, good night. I wake up, it's gonna be alright.
It's not.
We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Cool. Nice.
So sorry,
Um,
stream.
what's wrong with stream?
It's like I changed it to full screen Discord, which it used to be in the past. Like I kept it on full screen, and I was like, why is it like fitting so awkwardly now? So then I was like, oh yeah, I can do full screen. And like every time I take my mouse off of this monitor, has a fucking seizure. Like it literally looks like the app is seething. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yuck.
That's all.
Thanks. Hope the seizure stop. But you guys enter this empty classroom. Um, he says, so kind of pulls out he goes to pull out his wand as you guys go into the classroom and close the door. Um, he says, there's not a lot of light in here. Shall I cast Lumos?
Torches on- or like,
What?
you're
Say
cutting
what?
out.
sorry, are there not torches on the wall or lamps?
There is, but it's not
Are they
lit. They're
not
not
lit?
lit. They're not lit. They're not lit.
Okay, well, Glenn's gonna pull out her wand and cast Incendio,
Nice.
kind of like over Christian's shoulder.
It's just yeah, nice. Forgot we knew that spell. Sorry. Uh,
Yeah, no problem.
he slings his wand back into his sleeve.
Glenn does not put her wand away. So yeah,
So
what do you think about the classroom?
it's it's actually pretty cool in here. I can tell maybe it's like an old potions classroom or like an old charms classroom. I have to move some of the desks maybe to fit the cauldrons, but it looks cool.
Baz is gonna, as he says that, Baz is gonna flick his wand out of his sleeve and just push one of the like move one of the desks across the room to make room.
Oh,
Just like,
yeah, yep, yep. That works. That works. So, what spells did you guys want me to do?
Potions?
I mean,
Well,
sorry, potions.
well, we all learned how to do the polyjuice potion last year, and that one can definitely fetch us a good price. It's harder to make, but the money.
Yes. I love the way you said that. The money.
I'm
he's
trying
thinking
to.
about the money.
Um, So polyjuice potion. Do you need the ingredients for all of these? Because you will have to go to Hogsmeade and buy some of these.
I have them somewhere in my.
Okay. Just let me know if you. I have a list right here, so just let me know if
Okay,
you need
because I
it.
know we know them. I just am trying to
Yeah.
find like the potions list because I remember I wrote it real dumb. I completely curved it around my page. I
Christian
didn't
says.
want to.
Christian says. So the only thing about these ingredients is, Professor Blackstone only lets me use ingredients that we make in class. So I don't have access to making the other potions outside of class.
We already told you that we'll get ingredients for you.
Yeah, I understand. It's just they can get pretty expensive, and I don't have a lot of galleon.
Yeah,
But
we already
Baz is
said
gonna
that we
reach
will
into
get
his
ingredients.
cloak and just pull out like a bag full of galleons and be like, "Don't worry, we have it under control."
Oh, well, if you guys got it, then okay. I will say it's gonna take a little bit longer on the polyjuice potions. They take about 1 month to brew.
We know,
Understood.
but they'll catch us good money. Also the girding potion.
The which one?
Girding, grind.
Gritty.
It's
Yep.
like a energy potion or something.
Yep. Prolonged endurance.
They are worth 21.
Yes, they are. The brewing, Chris, the brewing time for that one's pretty instant. Um, it only takes about maybe 5 ingredients or so shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Uh,
There's the one that makes people confused. I'm trying to find it in my notes real quick.
Confusion concoction, I think. Yeah, confusing concoction.
Yeah. And then
Yes,
also
please.
the confusing concoction would be another one.
Because, oh yeah, that one sells for like 8 galleons. So
Is
not
the
too bad.
Wiggenwald potion a thing
I don't think so.
in this one?
We
In
It
the
have.
is.
world?
It is actually. It is actually. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
I was like, we've used them because I have a bunch of
That
them.
one. That one requires a fuckload of ingredients. It takes 30 minutes to brew, but it's sells for 95 galleon.
Ooh.
So that one.
Yes, that one. How much does the da, ba, da, ba, ba, my
Confusing?
brain? No, the polyjuice. My brain turned off. Like, whew.
How much does it sell for?
Yeah.
37.
Okay. So Wiggenwell, polyjuice, the confusion, and the girding potion.
But the godly, the Wig and Weld potion takes a lot of ingredients. I can list them off if you would like to, or I can just send them in the chat.
Just want to send them in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we can save that, and then yeah. I have a question. Would we
Yes.
know of any students that were like known for botany, that were known for growing things?
Hufflepuff, puff
Like
pass.
a Hufflepuff kid?
So you did know, your main one was what's her name? She just graduated.
Could it
The
be a
old
skill
Hufflepuff
Ozzy
prefect.
has?
Damn, I can't think of her name, but the old Hufflepuff prefect. She just graduated though. That's the only thing. So I would say no. You guys don't know, but maybe Christian knows? Question mark.
Maybe Neil knows.
Maybe Neil knows.
Hmm.
It'll be a
That's
lot
like,
easier to get some of these ingredients. I will say, instead of going and buying them all.
Maybe someone.
maybe we'll find someone in the future. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink. Okay. Cool. So Glenn is just gonna. Well, I guess we're still talking about the potions and we're like
Yeah.
writing down ingredients and all that
He's
stuff.
like
what they'll
listing
go
off
for.
all these. He's like listing off all these ingredients, and usually the amount that he thinks it sells for, and like the brewing time on some of these. Like most of these are instant, but then the polyjuice potion is like 1 month brewing time. The Wig and Well potion is about 30 minutes, but the rest of those are instant. Um, I would say the only other one that is like the high, and this isn't something that you guys have gotten to yet, that you won't get to until sixth year. But the only one that takes longer than the Polyjuice potion is Felix Felice's, which takes 6 months to brew.
Damn.
And it's only, which is funny enough, you can only get, it's only worth 44 gallons.
That does
But that
not
doesn't sound
seem.
right. That's what says on here, but that doesn't
That's so
sound right.
strange. Wizards
Yeah.
are weird, man.
Yeah. But yeah,
Well, we've got you here, Christian.
yeah,
I heard that you and Liv have been spending a lot of time together.
yeah. She's great.
Yeah, she is great. I know. That's why she's
Um,
one of my best friends.
I know. Is there something I did wrong?
No, not necessarily, not yet, I don't think. Um, but I think she might have told you some things.
Yeah,
Um,
she told me about that.
right.
She was
Some
pretty upset earlier.
right. Mm-hmm.
I told her that she probably should have spoke to you guys before saying anything to me. But then again, she can tell me whatever she likes to. Um, I've been there for most of everything that's happened with you guys anyway. I've never said anything to anybody else, but
Well,
guess she
great.
said that you got upset when I found out.
It's great that you haven't said anything to anyone and that you feel this way. Um, so you wouldn't have a problem with maybe signing a contract that promises that you won't say that, share that with anyone.
What kind of contract?
Oh, here. And Glenn's gonna pull it out of her notebook, I guess, or her satchel,
Mm-hmm.
and then show it to him and say, yeah, this is a charmed parchment. You just sign your name at the bottom and promise that you won't.
Does this say anything like that you haven't specified, basically?
It's word for word what Neil's was, but you swap out Christian's name.
Okay, gotcha. He says, Glenn, do you really not trust me?
No, no. Well, not with this, at least. Like, there are some things that I trust that you won't share, but I would feel
I thought we
better.
were doing business. I thought we were going into business together.
Exactly, which is why I said there are some things that I trust that you won't share. But on other things that are not potions, it's not money, things that are life or death potentially, I'd rather have some sort of safeguard.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I can sign it. Um,
Cool. Yeah, and just so um, this isn't a permanent thing. Um, well, I mean, if you break the contract, the only thing that happens is that you're gonna have some pretty bad acne probably for the rest of your life. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you know,
Um,
it can be undone. I mean, not the acne, but the contract.
and Basilin, you're okay with this too?
Look, we want to trust you, but
Do you?
hurt. Is that guys Christian or is that you?
That's Christian.
Mm,
Baz is just gonna go. Year one, you hurt Liv, and that broke our trust. That makes it so we have a hard time trusting you. And this is a way that we know we can trust you.
And on top of that, in year 2, you were very secretive, extremely secretive about things that probably would have helped us had you shared them.
Yeah.
But again, it's a little ironic considering this whole situation we're in here,
So we are just trying our best to protect ourselves.
Okay. Do you guys have a quill?
It's already out here.
Oh, he signs his name. It is some of the most beautiful handwriting you've seen in your entire life.
Is it?
It
Is
really
it?
is.
Show us right
It
now.
Right.
Sign your name and show
Right.
us.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a pen on me. Sorry.
Yes, please
Mm.
explain how the he was a Muggleborn, right?
Uh,
Yeah, explain how the Muggleborn has the most beautiful penmanship with a
and
quill
explain to
when
me
he's been
how he's a
using pins
werewolf.
his whole life.
You know? We'll see. But yeah, he signed his name.
Was that racist? What I just said?
What did you say?
Hold on.
Oh no.
I
Please
take that
hold.
back.
Please hold.
What'd you say?
Nothing, just the how would a Muggleborn be good at penmanship with a quill? I don't know. It seemed a little
Wow.
Not
like
our first racist thing being from.
Wow.
Damn. She's a
Oops.
purist. No.
Oops.
Yeah.
But he says, "Oh, signed. Is there anything else?"
Nope. And Glenn's gonna fold it up. Stick it back in her book.
So, what else do you guys want to talk about?
um, do you? Because there's no potion stuff in this room. Are you able to get the potion equipment up here, or do you need help getting it up here?
Probably need help if I'm honest.
Well, I might have a way to help with that.
Really?
Mhm.
I was-
What?
Deciding if I want to share with Christian or not.
Well, he can't tell anyone now.
I signed the contract, Glenn.
So this is for okay. In my head, the contract is only like retroactive and it's not retro. Like everything up until now you can't share
Yeah.
Oh,
in
I
my
thought
head.
for me, it covered.
Like I
And,
can't
like-
share anything about the group, and if anything happens in
Yeah.
the future, like,
Anything we
Is that what
Yeah.
it- I thought
learned,
that's what it
anything we
said.
knew. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought
Yep,
that's what it was.
that's 100% what it said. Okay, so
It really is.
right, so I'm gonna.
unless he was given specific permission that he's allowed to. They're not both Neil and Christian are not supposed to say anything about the group.
Cool. Thank you
You're welcome.
guys for correcting my understanding because, as
I-
you know, my timing was off on that. I really wanted to do my knowledge is very limited. Okay, so right, so I'm gonna tell Christian. Remember when you ran into me in the library the other day,
Yeah.
coming out of the fireplace?
Yeah.
What are you doing in the fireplace?
It's a long story. Anyway, I found this thing, this trunk, and I'm gonna pull it out of my pocket since it's shrunken.
Mhm.
Um, and here, just take a look, and then I'm gonna like put it down and take a step away, and then enlarge it.
You enlarge it, and he says, "Oh wow. Uh, can I look inside?"
Sure. I mean, it's empty, but
He
it's kind of cool.
he looks inside and he says, "Wow, that goes deep." And he's like putting his head over it,
it's bigger on the inside.
but he also like looks to make sure like he's not
We're
about to
not
get
pushing
pushed. uh,
Do
he
it.
says,
I do it just for
"Wow."
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Baz is purposely gonna just walk up and like hit him on the back a little hard, like, so what do you
Oh.
think, bud?
He kind of like grabs the sides. So, wow, that really goes down, and he kind of backs up again. Wow, that's a really big chest.
Sage.
Shove
Vicious.
him in the chest, shrink the chest, throw
How
it
would
in my
you feel
bag.
if it was Neil, Sage?
Don't worry, he's next.
Yeah,
Okay.
there can be more than one body in that thing.
Yeah.
Neil, Quentin, if he steps out of line.
You guys just go to the Great Hall every day and just like get like some extra food and throw it down.
I thought you were gonna say we just go to the hall, then like every
Shove
day,
people.
one more student goes missing.
Oh God!
Just hey, want to see a
You just
magic trick?
you just throw one piece of bread down there. Hey, guys, got to fight for it.
Here's a glass of water.
Darwinism. Only the strong will survive.
Christian probably in the end would survive because werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The human.
Eat the people.
Sorry, Neil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Neil, the
He
elf.
did get
Okay.
elf fired, so
Oh,
he's on the shit list for that one.
well, he did get him rehired.
I got him rehired. He got him rehired. He got him rehired.
Oh, he did.
At Sage's
Okay.
request. She was like, "Go talk to
Yay.
Headmistress McGonagall and get that elf rehired."
Cool, cool,
But
cool.
Christian says,
He has a pension.
yeah, that can definitely work. I can just wait. When are we gonna go to the potions classroom and get? Because we're gonna need. If we're gonna make all these, we need about maybe 4 or 5 cauldrons. How are we gonna sneak that out of Professor Blackstone's classroom without anybody noticing?
Can we try the room of requirement
They did
first?
use it as
I don't know if
storage.
they would provide cold. I mean, I guess they
But
would.
because in Hogwarts Legacy they used it as storage.
Yeah.
Remember, you're like
But
crawling through.
But you had to have a cauldron already. Remember that you went and got.
No. Like it was a room filled with so much like random shit and like
Yeah, because they were
it could
using
be
it
like
as storage.
there probably like some old ones.
Yeah, have to be, right?
Probably.
Maybe not 5, but you know.
Yeah. He says, so, do you guys want to go through a requirement or should I go there by myself?
Well, I'm not handing this over, so I guess I'll go with you.
Okay. Could I invite Liv too?
If you want.
She wants to come.
I don't know if she's been through room requirement yet, and I remember. I think she has, but
Yeah, we all went to a
I don't-
party there.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that is right.
remember, then she got high on that magic potion, and the other
The
elf
purple,
went,
the purple potion.
which Baz still has.
Yeah. She says. He says. So would it be okay if I send her a message?
I'm sorry. Sure, Christian. Yeah, if you want.
Are you inviting Sage too?
I mean, sure, if you want. I mean, we're going to get cauldrons, you know.
That'll be
It's
cool.
not like we're going on an adventure.
Okay, I'll send her a message. He sends a
Yeah.
message to both Sage and Liv.
Baz is just gonna kind of look at him and be like, "You seem nervous around us."
Not at all.
Can I do like a mind or soul
Yeah,
roll just
yeah,
to see how he's
definitely.
feeling?
Definitely.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to. I also would like to do that
Cool.
to get a
You
gauge.
guys can both roll
7.
roll heart against his soul.
I think my okay.
That is 8.
Damn.
Shit.
Dang it!
Damn.
You guys can't tell.
My heart sucks.
Same.
Or soul, whichever one. They're both -1. Well, that's okay. All right.
He sends off a message to Sage and Liv saying to both of you, "Hey, me and Baz are going. Me, Baz, and Glenn are going to the room requirement. You guys want to come with?"
Fuck no.
I will send a message back saying I
Just
still don't really want to see Glenn right now, so I will have to pass. But have fun.
Sage says she's on her
Oh,
way.
and I will also send message Cinderella to Christian.
Oh, he sends Cinderella back.
Yes.
Glenn
Um,
is looking over his shoulder. What's up with that?
just something we do.
So,
Okay.
are you
Weird.
Cinderella?
Cinderella,
No,
Cinderella.
it's the movies. It's one of our favorite movies. Our favorite movie that we share together. Oh, Sage says she's coming. Yeah, gets one. Sage says she's coming. Do you guys want to head off? I think Sage's probably gonna meet us there.
Yep, let's go. Glenn shrinks the trunk, puts it back in her
Nice.
pocket. Also, I want to do a thing, but I'm gonna message that to you instead.
Okay. Actually, though, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. A quick
Cool,
10-minute
cool.
break because I have to pee. But in the
Great.
meantime, let me
Do you
find
know what?
some
I can
cool
just put it
music,
in
dude.
chat then. Okay.
Lo-fi. Harry Potter. Have you guys seen the Harry Potter characters in the Studio Ghibli style?
Yeah, it's cool.
Cute.
I don't know if I would. They just don't look menacing anymore.
Well, Studio
They
Ghibli
look like
isn't really meant
kids.
for menacing, but
I mean,
like,
that it's not
and it's
menacing before, but like somebody like Snake doesn't have like all the wrinkles and the expression, doesn't look menacing as it did before. But that's Studio Ghibli, I guess.
All right.
All right, I'll be back.
Wait, what studio Ghibli stuff? Oh, we go.
Go look it up, Dee Dee. Kind of cute.
I am so hungry.
Ordering
Me
some
too.
food.
I'm thinking about it, or be like, Cody, buy food.
I just got dinner actually, so it was excellent timing.
I will say, I think Baz during for me during that date thing was just being like, okay, I can tell him the stuff that is kind of public, but go into a wee bit more detail, but not tell him everything.
I figure it was more like a emotional chat about like the stuff you went through anyway.
Yeah, and
That was
Baz,
like you.
yeah, and I think Baz was like, I'm gonna make sure just to let her know, so we don't have another surprise moment.
I also think it is so funny that y'all have to like manage Glenn. like you're like
This
tiptoeing, and I do want to let you guys know I am fully aware that this is not like how this is not healthy. This
this
is not a
year she has gone so far off the rails compared to every other
No,
year.
Liv is going off the fucking rails too. I'm just so confused.
I think it's right now is just how Baz is feeling is okay, Glenn's going off the rails. Sage and Liv are telling everything to people, his personal business, because his father and all that stuff being evil.
Mm-hmm.
And
I want to
then
light myself on fire. Time this is said.
but then also he's sitting there I'm dealing with emotional trauma on top of this stuff right now, and I don't know how to handle anything.
Everything is falling apart.
Yeah, that's how he's sitting there, just like, oh, like literally, he's like, oh, we just put out that fire. Things are gonna smooth out. I can now focus on my own shit. And there's another fire. Like,
Nothing's going right.
Let her be
Everything's a
free.
mess.
okay, I know this is nerdy, but I got a really cool pen, and I love it.
Hopefully.
Let's see it.
This is it. It's made out of
This is-
magnets.
What the fuck?
Like,
Ooh.
literally just be like, and then it has like little bearings that you can like stick into it, so you can like build with it and stuff.
I was gonna say it looks like it's segmented.
Yeah, and you can like build.
It's very
It's meant for
ADHD friendly.
It is. It's literally called the ADHD pen. So, as the person who like tinkers and fidgets with stuff all the time, it's very nice.
Imagine taking a test next to someone and they're just like fucking mangling their pen next to you.
I was that kid though who would like tear apart my pens at school and be like, "All right, I've taken it apart."
Oh yeah, yeah,
80
yeah.
times."
You just like take it apart, put it back together, take it apart.
Or okay, would any of you guys ever take apart your pens and make them into like crossbows and shit?
No, but I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I would
I
do
do-
that all the time, and then I also found that you could put like a rubber band into it to pull it back to make it shoot even harder, to the point
Mhm.
that I had one stick into drywall.
Awful.
Yeah, that's the moment when I was like, oh, I've gone too far. Like, I could actually hurt someone with this.
Not a crossbow.
Oops.
Right. I will be right back.
Same, I need to use the restroom, and I'm just gonna go and harass Cody for a minute.
Happy Christmas, Harry. Happy Christmas, Ron.
Oh no, I closed stream. Ah, Katara.
Where is her brain?
Her braid or brain?
Brain. it's just like empty eyes.
I think she's just like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
She's like Alan. This entire time that we have been playing the game, I have been draining water and placing sand. Like in Minecraft.
Miserable. Just miserable.
It really is.
Avada Kedavra.
I feel it. Also, Hunter is 100% on your. Oh, I fell in water. On your side.
Whose side?
On Aaron's side. Like on Glenn's side. Hunter is like 100% on your side. And in
What
reality.
did he say?
Reality, all of us are.
Yeah.
You made a mistake. Okay? I get it.
I made a mistake.
Me too, Liz. Don't worry. Me too.
I literally was like, afterwards,
Liz,
I felt
it's
so
supposed to
fucking bad. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. Sage wouldn't have done that.
Yes, she would have.
She would not have. She would have told him a lot of shit, but not personal stuff about Glenn and Baz. That sucks so much. It feels so shitty. Ugh. I don't know. She's gonna end up like in therapy, I swear to God.
I think we all need to go to therapy. Like, I think that's something every character here needs.
What's up?
Also, I just think it's funny. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, no.
No, I hate my life.
Especially just us being assholes.
And
But
this is gonna happen eventually anyway, you know?
Every time it's brought up and it's such a catty way, I just want to light myself on fire.
I'm so sorry.
Also, I did miss when Liv said she didn't want to see Glenn right now. I didn't miss that. I just didn't react to it then.
Yeah.
But she saw it and it hurt a little.
Good! Sorry, that was mean. Sorry.
Good!
I'm sorry.
That was my no.
Yeah, it was. That was my version of your no. I'm sorry, Glenn. Hope you're okay.
Sorry, Liv.
We're falling apart at the seams.
Bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Uh.
Yes.
There's Sage has some feelings about what's going on with the rumor shit. I need to know as a player. I'm really fucking confused. Why? What is? Is there more to like the Amy drama other than like her just like kind of being like, I don't know, hanging around the dudes?
It's pretty much she was trying to steal Christian from, or like was flirting with him, and like when he like was a dick to us and sees like year one, it was with her.
With
I say
who?
season 1.
What?
I almost said season 1.
I thought
Yeah,
it was Exandria. What?
I thought it was Exandria and Amy.
No.
I thought that's why we hated
didn't
Amy.
Amy didn't show up till after.
Oh, I
Amy
thought
I thought Amy was
still
like the new
Christian.
Exandria or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just thought that we've hated her since year one.
No, Amy wasn't here year one. Or she wasn't like
That's why I'm so confused. I'm like,
relevant.
what did she do besides like just like be interested in Christian and Neil? Christian, I'm gonna
That was-
disable your video.
Is Christian checking himself out right now?
He's just like, he's like,
Skin boy look.
In face.
Yeah.
What?
You know
Aaron,
what
I
light
have
skin
another
face is,
merchant
Will?
head for you.
what's it called?
You know what the light skin face is, Liv? Ember?
Well, he's gonna show you.
Yeah. What is it?
It's like this.
I'm gonna light
my
myself on fire. I'm
God.
gonna light myself on fire.
I
Cringe.
Oh my
It's
God.
I want
cringe.
Okay.
to go home.
What's going on, Shuddy?
Alright,
Suddenly, I have flashbacks to high school guys.
Yep.
Like boys in my high
Yep.
school made that face all the time.
Oh, man.
Or like
Yeah.
the
need
TikTok
that
like Riz
reminder.
shit.
Yeah. Did not need that reminder.
You're welcome.
We're not thankful. I want to delete that from my
It's in
memory.
blood. I can't help it.
Okay.
This
Be
is a
better.
bad
Choose
kid.
better. So, anyways, um, that whole thing, like, oh man, that's aggressive. Sage just felt like it was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. I am a player. I'm also confused.
I
Oh,
will
don't
thought you were
say,
saying you were a player.
as a player, I am 100% ready for this like emotional arc to be done.
Me
the
too, like,
confessions, the
that's the thing,
drama.
like, I'm like,
Likewise.
I just like, I know Sage will be upset, but it's like, I don't, me as a player, I'm just like, I'm so over it. I don't want drama. I just want things to go into normal play.
I just want to hit things with spells.
Alright, Christian, we need a break.
I didn't do this. That was y'all. This is the one where it's not on me.
You all you did was ask, so what do you tell Neil? And then Sage
Everything.
says everything.
I was like,
I genuinely forgot how much she knows. I'm not gonna lie.
when,
Just forgot.
everything, you know.
when you said everything, I just sat there and I'm like, that is all of Baz's family drama out there. Because, like, that was literally after he's like, I think my mom might be evil. I saw her at a meeting with the hand. My dad's an evil person. I killed someone. And then it's like, I tell him everything. It's like, oh, that's all of Baz's
In my
issue.
mind, it was just like everything that's like personal to Sage. Like that was what it was gonna be. Like maybe like some like I mean like the thing like shit that she's involved with, not like personal shit like Liv's vision. Not Liv's oh my god, Glenn's dreams or your parents or anything like that. But I mean,
Now he knows.
It's what it is.
but
Yeah, it happened. We're working our way through it. We all need therapy.
I need to recover.
I feel it.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Hold
Is
on.
everybody
good.
ready?
I'm good.
Okay.
Ready?
Exercise.
Exercise.
Oh my god. Is that our new
Maybe
thing?
if I.
That's a military thing.
Could be. Let's make it a thing.
No,
That's
please
pretty
God.
miserable. God,
I have
silly.
PTSD every time.
Oh, I don't
Good.
think they've been experiencing the seizures. It's just me that has to experience a seizure. Good, good, good. I don't think so
I was
crazy.
wondering because I was watching the stream and I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, I must have just missed it.
Yeah, same.
It
Every
looks
time you say it, I like
so
look and I don't see
unhinged.
anything.
Like right now, I'm seeing like on my bar, like the green is just like strobing,
Weird.
flickering like quick and crazy. And usually in the chat on like the right side would like have an absolute like aneurysm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a full screen problem, which is I was just about to. But it's only when I'm capturing it, so I'm gonna change it.
I think this is
there.
like the first time we've come back from break in like a on time kind of. We're not really on time, but
Usually our 10 minutes go for
yeah,
20 minutes
we
or
usually
longer.
talk for like 20, 30 minutes or something like that. Okay. As we come back, you
Oh
all,
shit.
Glenn, Christian, and Baz are headed to the room requirement. And as you guys are kind of going on to the stairs of what's the word? Of the moving staircase, you guys see Sage kind of heading up to the room requirement on one of the staircases, and you guys just kind of meet each other on one of the little platforms. Christian says, "Oh, hey Sage, you come with?"
Yeah, I said I was on my way.
Nice.
We're going to look for some potions equipment and their requirement.
Yeah, cool. Well,
So
let's go. You guys head up the stairs into the room requirement.
As we're walking up there, Baz would kind of like fall back by a stage and be like, "How are you feeling? You looked really drained earlier."
Sage.
Huh? Sorry.
Okay, I'll go
Sorry.
fuck myself.
No, sorry. One more
How are
time.
you
So
feeling?
sorry. Oh, I'm feeling like shit. I kind of hate life.
Feel it.
In character.
Yep. I hate life.
Chris says, "What happened? Are you okay?"
Oh, God, I don't even want to go into that. Gee.
Yeah, no problem. We can talk about it later.
Never.
With that, she would kind of whisper to Clifton. That's like, was that taken care of?
Yep. All good.
All
Baz is gonna
right.
kind of like motion, like lower, like signing, like it's been signed.
Great.
You guys head up to the room requirements, and you know how like the door is kind of like hidden? It is actually not hidden. And as you guys kind of walk down the hall towards the door, you kind of see Neil quickly come out of the room and close it back.
This fucking
What?
psycho.
Not seeing you guys like on the
Wasn't
other
I
side of the
just
hall.
with this man?
Yeah, like an hour ago.
I'm gonna look around like Sage and like look at Glenn with this like. I don't trust this look. He's up to
Suspicious.
something.
Don't be suspicious.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be suspicious.
He closed the door behind him and like doesn't see you guys coming from his right, and he starts heading left.
Anybody want to say anything?
Oh, hey, Neil.
Hey, Neil.
Hey guys, what's going on?
That's the same
What-
thing.
You tell
Wait,
us.
Yeah, you look. How is he looking right now? Is he like sweaty, nervous?
Yeah, he's sweaty.
What's
Why are
good?
you sweating so much?
Um, uh,
You have to think about it.
I was practicing spells.
Without me? Are you cheating on me?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that you had a lot going on. And he kind of opens the door. Do you guys want to just come and see? Or
Yep.
Yeah.
okay. He walks in. You guys walk in the room, and
Sees
there's
him.
like several, just like it's like the empty room, but like several training dummies set up and things like that, and like there's like some like it looks like there's some spots in this room where an explosion happened, but not anywhere near the dummies.
What spell were you practicing?
Incendio, Flipindo, and Stupefy.
What happened
What
to
kind of spells are those?
Those are like year one.
Yeah.
Did you miss? And I'm gonna point at the like big scorch mark on the wall.
Yeah, I did. I did. Sorry.
Baz is gonna be like, pull out your wand.
We're doing this now. Christian says, "Oh, hey, Neil." Neil says, "Hey, Christian," and he kind of looks at you all like, "What's going
Sage
on?"
will give a little thumbs up.
Oh, so you had to sign the contract too, Christian? Christian says, "Yeah, it was a little weird, but hey, I'm part of the group now."
Sure.
Right. Part of the
Right.
group. Lynn says part
Christian
of the
as a
group.
DM is trying so hard.
Oh,
No avail.
I
Right.
don't care if Neil's in the group as long as I'm in the fucking group.
No,
You're not.
we're just
the
using
more
you.
the more you try, the more you force it, the more
Wait,
resistant they're gonna be.
It will never happen.
I honestly, I thought it was gonna happen pretty organically, like with the whole potions thing. Like we spend more time with him or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it was like,
All right,
okay,
I'm part of
well,
the gang, right?
we
I
gotta.
will fully say that's why I started to go down the selling of potions route, was to be like, all right, we can now incorporate Christian a little more and then slowly let him in. And then it was just I told him everything. And we're all like, God damn it.
Cool.
Liz didn't tell him everything, did she? Just like
Not
personal
everything,
stuff
but-
to her.
There were two things that she said she left out. Something it's about the wand and about the compass. Everything else she told him, or she
Now-
said things that she was there for. But
Yeah,
that's basically everything else.
yeah. So all Baz's personal information.
When Neil pulls his wand, he says, "What are we doing?"
Baz is gonna like instantly step up and just like start correcting the way he's holding his wand and like kind of kicking his feet to move him into like a better stance. Just be like, there.
You see, like he's very stiff. He's like gripping his wand, like
Relax.
yeah.
If- Baz is gonna be like, if you choke hold it, you're going to shake. Have a loose grip, loose hand, and Baz is gonna just flick his wrist and pull out his wand and just shoot an incendio at one of the targets. Just
Wow, that's very nice.
look, if you're gonna be part of our group, I don't want to get shot in the back of the head if you're behind me.
Yeah. I was gonna train with Sage, but she's been busy, and I think she said that we were supposed to do it together. So I guess
You
now's
never
a good time.
asked.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sh- he says, "Should I go to one end of the room and you go to the other, and we can spar or train or?"
Actually, we kind of wanted to see if we could use the room.
Yeah,
for a
we're
second.
coming
Oh.
to get things, but if you'd like to duel, I can duel you at a different time.
Yeah. He kind of looks at like Sage, like, "Should I stay? Because I'm
maybe like low key part of the group now, or should I go?
She would genuinely ask him like, "Do you know?" Wait, she wouldn't know. Wait, she knows that they're looking for children. She doesn't know why. Yeah, she does. She's heard them talking about it. But she
Yeah.
okay, we're good.
We talked about
do you
like the potion thing in front of you guys.
Do you happen to know where we could find any spare cauldrons?
We were hoping we could get like wish for them and they would appear something.
Oh, yes and no.
He thought about this while he was in the bathroom.
Neil says, no. I mean, it's more of a need thing. You ask and you shall receive in Hogwarts.
Right. Well, we need some cauldrons. So
We could really use them.
And each of you make a group heart roll.
art roll.
And Christian will help out too.
I think I have a minus to my heart. Hold up. I do.
Yay!
Actually, Christian is gonna use his Hufflepuff trait. Could have had somebody else be here with a Hufflepuff trait. You guys
She
wanted to
said
be
she
mean.
didn't want to.
You guys wanted to be mean to her.
She said she didn't want to see Glenn. Okay.
She also refused to talk to Sage.
That is a little weird for her.
Her
I
little,
will say,
her little
Yeah.
voice.
they're
Yeah.
refusing to talk to Sage. The refusing to talk to Sage threw me off a little bit. I was like, oh, shit, okay. But I love it though, okay.
that little yeah.
That's got a 5, Sage got an 8, 9, and then Christian's 10.
I think we passed, you guys.
I don't know. I'm just playing. You guys stand there. It's like the room kind of like it's like not smoky, but like starts changing, and a lot of the walls kind of move closer to you guys, and the floor kind of switches and changes colors to more of a not a metal floor, but more of like a ceramic tile. Not ceramic tile, like a floor of a classroom rather than a like dueling arena. Um, and wood panels come up, and the room kind of changes. And then four cauldrons pop up out of the floor of in front of you. Uh, four huge big cauldrons. And then he says, Christian says, that looks good. So about these ingredients. Do you guys need a list of? I can make a list for you. You can go to Hogsmeade and get some, or
That works. Just give me the list and I can go get it.
okay. So have you guys heard anything more from the evil group? I don't know if
Hmm?
the hand. I think Liv said.
No, they've been quiet so far.
Oh, nice. That's good. Uh,
Hopefully.
yeah. Anything I can do on my end?
I mean, do you have any information on the hand or people sneaking around doing things that we should know? Like anything happen? You go out
I've
to
heard
the
of
forest.
I've heard of the hand a lot. Probably before you guys heard of them. I think that's who they
How
were.
would you? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Glenn. What's up?
No. That was me, Aaron, because Glenn is not talking right now. Glenn is kind of like standing off to the side a little bit.
Okay. Glenn kind of pulls. He says, "Baz, can I talk to you real quick?"
Okay. We just kind of follows.
He kind of pulls you off. He says, "Hey, is there anything I can do? to Maybe get on Glenn's good side."
Don't be a shitty person.
Well, yeah, that. But anything special? Anything that she might like or want to know?
if you have information that is useful to us and helpful, or something that might be dangerous that is near the school or going to happen to the school and you know before us, that would be very helpful for us to know, because then we can get stuff prepared, be ready. You
Okay.
know, don't lie to us.
Okay. Well, I kind of speaks out loud. Well, there's something I'd like to tell you all. Could we all meet in the middle of the room
Oh, that was so
for a
funny.
group meeting?
Sorry.
You see,
No,
you hear
this
Neil.
whole thing is very funny to me.
You hear Neil say, "Yes, we can, Christian."
Why are we yelling? This
We are
is Sage in
literally.
character.
Sorry, he yelled. I thought we was. Oh, I thought we were all yelling now.
I have
Are
a
there any?
headache.
I think Baz is just gonna go to the middle of the chair and just kind of go, like the middle of the room, go, "I need a chair," and the chair's just gonna slide out, and he's just gonna sit down in it right away.
Yeah.
Like it's completely normal. Just I need a chair.
I need an aspirin.
Prone.
Do you guys all meet in the middle of the room?
No, I go the opposite corner. I'm
I
kidding.
guess. Like,
I go.
what?
I mean,
What
you
else are we
guys
gonna?
have to go.
Yeah.
We're in the same
I'm making
room.
sure. I'm making sure.
Turns and
away.
stands facing the corner. No.
I'm gonna go to my corner.
So you guys all kind of meet in the middle of the room. And Christian says, "Okay, oh, fuck. Okay, so I don't know if Liv's okay with me telling this because you guys are mad at each other right now. But earlier we were in the Forbidden Forest and we saw a deer that was dead. It was drained of blood. I've seen this before. I think it's a vampire.
What would Baz know about vampires? Because
You would know that there hasn't been one seen in a long time. Just Theo. You would know there hasn't been one seen in a long time. But you do know they're very powerful. But not too much. I would say you don't know too much information because one hasn't been seen in a long time, so it's not something that a lot of people talk about.
you sure it's a vampire?
Yeah, I'm sure. I've killed some before.
Okay,
Just
we're
throw
gonna come
that
back.
casually out there.
We're gonna come back to that one. But how close to the school was it?
Middle of Forbidden Forest, close.
Baz gonna look at everyone.
I
Be like,
didn't see it. I just saw the deer, and I've seen it before of them killing things.
would you be willing to take us to the corpse so we can see it?
Actually, it's already gone.
Did you eat it?
No, I didn't eat it. I don't eat. Well, I do, but I don't. I don't eat like things that are already dead.
Sure.
You kill
That's
them first, and then you
Ah.
you eat them.
Yes. Yeah.
so.
That
You
does
like
not make
to-
that better.
So you'd like to lure prey into
It's
the
a
Forbidden Forest and then kill
with
it, and
where
then
I
eat it.
would, yes. I
When we
mean,
have endless food in the Great
I
Hall,
would say when talking to a werewolf, don't really assume
you
that
were
they
hunting for.
eat dead things. That's kind of like a slight against werewolves. I don't really care so much, but I would just say in the future, if you ever meet another one, I wouldn't say that a lot.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think I saw a vampire. Not, I think it was a vampire that left it earlier, but I didn't see any. I don't know who. I don't know if it's a student or a professor or if it's even one of those people at Hogwarts at all. Um, I contacted my clan of werewolves and they took the body.
I thought your clan was in America, so they flew all the way from America to
We
here.
moved from
Apparated?
America to Europe. They're now based in Europe, but my family's in America.
It's a long story. Okay. I can. Do you really want to know all about it right now?
I'm gonna kind of look at everyone, but like, partially yes. But could was the vamp like you couldn't sense the vampire anywhere around you when you were in the woods with her?
Uh, I sensed a lot of stuff. Um, the first thing I smelled was obviously the blood. That's like the strongest one. But I sensed something move past us while we were walking, but other than that, it was too quick.
Um, should we? That's gonna kind of turn and look at like the whole group. Like, should we tell the headmistress about this, or just deal with it ourselves?
They said go fuck yourself.
Again. All right. Bye.
Again.
Oh my god. I thought he was
He was
talking
talking. He
Christian.
said, "Yes, you guys, if you want to
I was
talk to."
talking to everyone at the
I
table.
apologize.
Wait, what?
I
Sorry.
was literally going
You want
like,
to deal with a
should we?
vampire by yourself?
Like, what should we do? Should we go to the headmistress, or should we like?
I mean, she'd actually listen this time. It's
True, she said she would.
right. I mean,
Oh,
this
it's
seems
worth a
pretty
try.
low on our radar of shit to deal with.
Right, we've got more important things. Let's let her deal with it, actually.
Yeah.
Crush says, so we're going to tell the headmistress.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, makes sense.
I
Okay.
don't need to be a vampire hunter.
Me neither.
You already
have-
are one.
Except you are, yeah, you already have.
Aren't you literally a natural vampire?
I don't really hunt them though. It was more of a circumstance type of thing. Like
This is circumstance.
when you get inducted into our clan, you have to go through this whole trial, and then you're like a whelp.
So
Hurry.
you have to go out and murder something.
No, but you could be murdered. It was more of a thing. I had to murder it. It wasn't like a thing of like I wanted to. It was more like I had to, or I would have died myself.
Sounds like a lovely childhood.
That's how actually I got this scar.
Wait, I thought
Went
that
to the
was when you were
scar.
missing.
No, that was when I came back from winter break.
What the fuck?
Alpha, beta, okay. It just I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, but we're called the Sane Queen Lunai clan.
Is that a question?
You did not sound very sure.
Yeah.
Let me
I'm
go check my
sorry.
notes. Make sure
See,
that's
God,
Didi
make
said
himself
Didi
conscious.
said it is giving frat vibes.
It kind of is.
Not the hazing.
I can tell you all guys about it. I have a whole Google Doc on this clan, so
I know.
I can
So
info dump and tell you guys if you'd like to know. But if not really, then I won't.
mm,
Maybe a later.
I'd like to have
Sure.
something to look forward to.
Yeah, maybe later. We don't need all the trauma dump right now.
It's not really a trauma dump. It's just info on the clan and the people that are in it.
Info dump later.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He does say though. He says, Sean's mom is the alpha of the clan. No, Theo. Sorry. Says Theo's mom is the alpha of the
Who
clan.
the fuck is she?
Shut up.
I'm so sorry. It's just so easy today.
I bet it is.
So is
Um,
that why you clung to him like a lost puppy?
No. What? No, we didn't cling to anybody.
Uh-huh.
We just
Okay.
good friends. I can't be friends with somebody like you and Glenn cling to each other.
No.
But you
Not
basically
halfway.
followed his lead.
Every little thing he did. I still at least go off and do my own thing. Sometimes it
Neil
ends up in the
Neil
newspaper.
clings to Sage.
Yeah,
That's
but he's
different.
lonely.
Yeah.
Neil says, "No, I don't. I don't cling. Do I cling to you?"
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you would say that about your friend. That's fucked up.
I mean, he knows that we talked about it. Christian says he knows that we talked about it before. Neil says, "That is true. We have talked about it before."
You guys talk. Embarrassing
We were
for
friends before you guys.
Just-
But he says, but yeah, my preceptor came and picked up the deer body to kind of study it. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. That's why I can't take you to the corpse anymore. Sorry.
the story.
They going to have people like from your pack?
I don't know.
Clan?
I'm still awaiting message.
Well, I was just wondering
Eternity.
if there going to be anybody stationed in the woods, keeping an eye out for the vampire.
I don't know. From what I heard, there's some sort of agreement with Headmistress McGonagall, but I don't know the information, the details of that. I'm only a whelp in the clan, so.
Try.
Okay. So, how about that's just be like, how about we load up those cauldrons into your magic chest, and then Christian and one of us go talk to Professor McGonagall, while the others bring those to the room, so we can kill two birds with one stone.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, say that one more time. Sorry.
One person goes with Christian to McGonagall, the other just take the cauldron, the 4 cauldrons to the room.
Okay. To your room?
No,
The 13th floor.
13th floor
Okay,
room.
13th floor. I'm about to say, you'll let Christian into the secret HQ?
Not yet. No.
No.
Who Christian
Maybe
says,
later.
So who's going with me to Admissions McGonagall's office?
I guess I can go.
Oh, cool. I'm guessing the rest of you are taking the cauldrons?
So
I mean,
you don't have to.
we can, you guys can walk with me, but it's kind of, I stick them in the chest, and then once I shrink it, it just goes in my pocket, so it doesn't require too much manpower. If you guys want it to train,
We could train
Christian
in
says,
the other.
Baz, you got that.
Christian says, so do you guys have like a team name or something, or like a
Oh my god.
group name?
Yeah, we're the Power Rangers.
That would be pretty cool.
What's a
But,
Power
you know.
Ranger?
Add it to the list. Add it to the list.
That's
we'll
also
show
on
you.
being British.
Over the summer, we'll show you.
Also,
Movies
is
to show
Cinderella
Baz.
Baz is gonna be like, is Cinderella like something involving fire? Cause Cinder, like.
No, it's a princess.
Cinderella.
So it's a princess of fire.
No. Well, I mean, technically, like, wasn't
No, she's
didn't she
not.
like she was like she swept the fireplace, and she was like Cinderella. Her face was dirty.
No, no.
Is that not it?
No.
What?
Is that not?
What?
No?
But it is. It's her stepsister's car is Cinderella because she was always picking up the soot and stuff.
Wait, is her name not actually Cinderella? Is it like Ella or something?
It's
something
in
like that.
some stories apparently.
I think in the Selena Gomez version it is.
In the
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
film,
Her real
Cinderella.
name is Ella.
Oh, okay.
'Cause she would lay in the
seen
cinders.
Yeah.
the animated version,
Yes.
I have to.
and that's it.
She's in the animated version, she's Cinderella. Like that's her
I
name.
also saw the
Into
Selena
the
Cinderella,
woods.
Cinderella.
The Selena Gomez version.
Cinderella, yeah.
All right. While this is happening, Liv Hollyheart, hip swinging Hufflepuff.
Yes. Poor
Yeah.
Liv. I don't think she's spoken in 2 hours.
I mean, I was eating, so Good
Okay.
timing.
It kind of worked out.
It felt intentional.
You know, I did that just for you, Ember.
Thank you.
What would you be up to?
I have no idea.
You could be trying to find a new broom. You could
Oh,
be
yeah.
talking to other people. Maybe talking to Amy. Question mark.
No. Over my dead body. Thanks.
You could be doing any and everything that you would like to be doing. But I guess what is that?
Amy is my enemy. Wouldn't talk to her.
You guys are gonna be best friends before the end of the campaign.
No, thank you.
What would you be up to though?
I want to try and find a new broom.
Before you do that, I actually have a plan for you. You get a message
Oh. From who?
from Exandria.
Oh my god. Hey, girl. What's the message?
This could be you and Amy.
Absolutely not. This could not be.
Alexandria sounds so much fucking worse. What the hell?
She's better than Amy.
You get a message from Exandria saying, "Hey, I don't really do this a lot, but can I talk to you?"
Oh, she wants to talk to me. Yay.
Oh, crush.
What do you say back?
I'll say back. Yeah, definitely.
Meet in the courtyard? Question mark.
Sounds good. On my way.
Cool. Fast forward a couple minutes later, you got. Actually, let me add in some ambiance here because we're not in the potions classroom anymore, and it's very low. It's a very low ambiance. Do do do. Do do do. You guys meet outside. It's nighttime in the courtyard. Um, you see Xander's just kind of sitting on one of the benches as you kind of approach. She's, oh, hey, Liv. Hello, Liv.
Hi, Alexandria.
Um, how are you?
I'm I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Um, you don't have to sit. You can just stand next to me. Um,
I'll sit.
uh,
So
okay,
hungry to standing.
okay. I didn't want. Okay. So, I need advice. There's this girl in Gryffindor that I fancy. I think.
Oh.
Um, I'm sure you've heard of her. It's Cassidy McGowan.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Um, what should I do?
Uh,
I don't want
well,
like you and Christian are too happy, so I don't want something like that.
have have you told her that you fancy her?
Why would I do that?
Um, well, if you want something to come out of it, then usually the next step is to, confess.
How did you do with Christian?
Uh, I we're not at that yet.
Oh, but you do indeed fancy him, right? Gross.
Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. Okay. Um. Uh.
Yuck feelings.
Yeah. 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 I fancy him. I think.
Say one more time, Liv.
Yeah. I fancy him. I think.
So, how did you tell him?
I haven't told him yet.
So, am I supposed to say something or I'm not? I don't know how you do all this stuff, so I'm asking you.
If you are ready to kind of pursue um something more than just a crush, then I would say yes, tell her. But
How do
if
you
you are,
know you're ready?
well, can you see yourself like dating her?
Maybe I don't know. I mean, she is very giggly and happy and stuff, so I don't know if I like that about her. But um, I guess I don't know. I'm asking you. Do you? Am I ready? You're supposed to have the answers, right?
um, I mean, I'm not you, so I can't really say if you feel ready or not. But from my perspective, I mean, this is a big step for you to come to me for advice. So I'd say, yeah, I think you're ready.
Hey, I don't mean to bring up old news, but I don't know if I ever apologized for you for that whole thing that happened with Christian like a year or two ago.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't get all smiley. Please don't hurt me or anything. I appreciate it, but so I should just, if I feel like I'm ready, I should tell her.
Yeah.
But if I'm not, I should not tell her.
It's not that you shouldn't tell her, it's that if you don't feel ready, maybe wait a bit. Um,
I. But you have all the info, right? You know all this stuff like the back of your hand, right? So why? You should be able to tell me if I'm ready or not. You're helping, but you're not really helping.
I, well, I actually don't know a lot about this stuff. I mean, I've never like been in a relationship or anything, and I'm not you, so I don't really feel what you feel, but I think you're ready, yeah. But I don't have all the answers. I'm not really experienced with this kind of stuff, but
Says, all right. Also, I've been hearing something recently about something with you and something with you and uh Amy. Is it true?
what is it? I haven't heard about it.
I think you spread some rumor about her sleeping around with guys or something. I have not went to your prefect yet, but I don't know if I should. I wanted to talk to you first.
Screaming.
Um,
Liv? Doesn't seem like
I
something you would do, so
oh my god. Oh my ah. Ah. Oh my god. Literally. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, that's not really something I would do, unless I was under some sort of like possession or something. So I'm not sure why that rumor's
nothing.
spreading around.
Possession. Can you make me a heart roll with advantage against her soul?
Heart roll.
You have advantage.
Okay. And I also have my thingy if I need to.
You do.
I have
You
my
do.
thingy, so I might. You said heart.
Yes.
Okay. Thing or not. I rolled quite high, but I'm a 0. Did she get?
You said what did she get?
Yeah.
9.
Okay, I don't need to use my thingy. I got an 11.
Nice. Um, she says possession is. Are you all right? I really want to believe you, Liv, but and of course it's not my business. I don't care either way. But you, are you okay?
Uh, I am. I am now. I think. Um, had some stuff happen where I just wasn't. I wasn't myself.
I'm not gonna say anything, Liv. If it was you, if it wasn't you, okay. But more people are finding out, Liv. And it's only a matter of time before it gets back to Amy.
How do I? How do I stop it?
Maybe go talk to Amy before she finds out. Or why was this? Why did you? So you didn't spread the rumor.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop opening it. Ah! You won't tell anyone?
No, I'm fucked. She says, I don't know, if I'm being honest. I have a duty as a prefect, but I'm also your friend. So if you do tell me, what did you do?
Oh my god, I wanna curl up under the table. Ah. Oh my god.
She gets up with all your hesitation. Says, look, how about we just go talk to her together?
Talk to Amy together?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You don't. Look, I just don't want this to fall back on you. What if it gets back to Headmistress McGonagall? Or any of the professors? Have you
Yeah.
told how did it start? What was this all about anyway?
Um, well, she actually was trying to go after Christian and Neil.
But why
And
would you try to stop him if you just said you weren't ready? I'm sorry, I don't know feelings and such, so I'm trying to understand.
I think I'm just scared. Um,
Scared of what?
no,
Have explained to me again.
scared of um scared of where it'd go, scared of rejection, scared how my friends react. Are fighting right now. Scared that it'll put him in more danger. There are bad people that have already tried to hurt me.
She sits back down with you and very hesitantly grabs your hands. Puts her hand over yours. Look, I am the youngest prefect in almost the history of Hogwarts. If I let people if I let other people decide how I was going to do this, I wouldn't be. This is something that I did. And if you truly feel the way you do about Christian, I mean, maybe you should tell him. But that's something that you gotta have to decide, right? Your friends, they may like it, they may not. But I know what it feels like to be. I know what it feels like to have other people's opinions weighing down on you. You know?
Yeah.
Look, you don't have to go talk to Amy right now, but I do think there needs to be a conversation between you two.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for the advice. That was still confusing. I hope you figure out your whole thing that's going on with you and him.
Thank you. Good luck with Cassidy.
Oh, thanks. She is really weird, but I like weird sometimes. I'll talk to you later, alright?
Talk to you later. Thank you.
Of course. Is there anything else you wanted to do as you
Yeah,
sit here?
cry. Kidding.
As you sit here on this bench as Exandria gets up and leaves. Is there anything that you do?
That's nope.
Nope. What is the thought on Liv's mind as Exandria leaves?
What have I done?
Nice. And we're gonna cut from there back to the room of requirement. As Baz and Christian head down the hallways of this nighttime ambience in Hogwarts. Um, Make a mind roll for me real quick, Basilton.
Hmm.
You know what? With a 5, you don't.
I'm gonna get shot in the back by Christian.
The DM appears and shoots you in the head. No. I think a good way to describe this. Sorry.
God. Oh
I
God.
wasn't expecting you to roll low.
I mean, I can re-roll if you want.
No.
Let me re-roll.
No. Usually roll pretty good, so I was like,
I'm using the bot today, and this thing fucking hates me. This is why I like the dice.
You see, as you guys are going down, let me just set the scene for you. Sorry. You guys are walking down this long hallway. And with like the moonlight kind of shining in the windows as you guys walk along this corridor.
I was gonna make sure it's not a full moon. Just okay.
It's not.
I don't trust Christian.
It's not. And you see, and like maybe like 10 feet away from you, like around, like is where like the hallway kind of turns a corner. You see around, like sticking out of the corner, or like where the hallway turns, is a foot. Christian draws his wand. You see that, don't you?
Baz is instantly just gonna kind of flick his wrist, have wand in hand, and be like, "What do you smell? And what do you hear?"
He's actually gonna make a. This feels so cool to be working with Bess. This actually gonna make a.
Odd.
Yeah. This actually gonna be a body roll. He says, don't hear anything. Smell blood, but
Right once he says blood, Baz is going to cautiously take off forward.
like sprinting or like just moving quickly.
Going, not a full sprint, but getting ready if he needs to, like, go around the corner and attack. To attack. Like, he's gonna prepare his, like, spell and everything.
You get around the corner and see no one, except you do see a figure on the floor.
Could be Quentin. Fuck.
And and the first thing you would see is the two bite marks on his neck. Laying on the floor in Gryffindor robes is none other than the person who looks most like you, Felix Grimm, passed out. And that's where we're going today's session.
Hey. I had a whole funny bit planned and everything. I literally had a plan for them to get to the staircase and be like, "Do you know the passcode to get to the office?" Nah, and then Baz just shoots, like, sparks up the chute, being like, "Hey, we're here."
Hey. Oh man, oh man.
This was supposed to be a montage year, Christian.
I know, but we freaking
Why
kept doing all this stuff.
plot?
I'm sorry. I tried to
There's
make
a
it
werewolf. I mean, a vampire in Hogwarts.
God damn it! And now my possibly evil brother is one.
No, I'll say no. I'll cut that right there. No, he's not.
That's
Just
not how vampires work in this world.
I mean, yeah, that's how they work, but I
You
mean, he just got
big
drained.
Chi
He didn't
Chi,
really-
now fucked my layout.
There's like they have to be blood dropped in their mouth, right, for them to turn into vampires.
Yeah.
I don't know how Harry Potter vampires.
Yeah, I don't
work,
know how
so
that works in Harry Potter.
I'm just taking it as regular vampire rules of like blood has to be dropped into your mouth, then you have to die and come back.
I think, like, Dracula rules is he just drains them, and then they become like a thrall, and then he can choose to make them into a vampire.
I don't know.
Twilight, you just get bit.